attackity.
Welcome back, everyone, to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackity. Last time on Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackity, we all died.
Drakiel doesn't die. He's the only one that rarely goes down. I'm knocking on wood, so the whole
Drakiel just temporarily goes to sleep for a little bit.
I killed Calvin again, everybody.
In a
different game. I killed Calvin again.
And
So James,
it's the one game I miss, and he kills 2 party members.
Have you heard of this wild game mechanic? It's called challenge rating. It's this crazy thing. It's revolutionary.
Just hasted a young red dragon.
Why did you do that?
They were this level 14 party. The entire town was under attack, and they antagonized a Gith riding a red dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, which one did that?
I think anybody antagonized the Gith. Did we?
I mean, you tried to talk to it when it was very clearly not in the mood for
How rude of you. No, I get it. I get it. I've had days like that.
Although,
I get it.
To be honest, I misread the situation. I thought I jumped on top of the dragon. I did not. I did not.
No, you did not. And then, worst case, the thing that killed everybody wasn't the hasted dragon. It was the fact that every time it recharged its breath save for 3 turns. And it was just burning him down.
I wonder how it would have dealt with my broken dragon character.
Yeah, that was another thing, is that our broken dragon homebrew race was not there that day. Anyway,
so here we are at this game at SeaWorld.
Anyway, so welcome back. Let's do a little recap, shall we? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Do it.
Oh, sorry. Wait, has it been a minute?
Yeah,
we're 2 minutes in. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine.
All right.
Fucking damn it.
Yeah.
You. Fuck this.
Penis.
And that's the recap, everybody.
That's the recap.
W.
All right, so honestly, what happened?
You're not ready for this? Oh, we're doing the recap.
Yeah, you're doing the recap.
Oh! We met friends.
We're going up against some big hulking men and one woman.
Yes, there's some.
The leader is a woman.
They're the Goliaths.
Yeah.
The Grogs.
That's we were
going
on
up against
our way
four.
to Dugan's Hole, and your axe beak, Miketh, led you to an owlbear who we kind of made friends with.
Mm-hmm. Bucket.
We got
the
some
owl,
cool dagger blades from Black Iron Blades. We followed some tracks, killed a bunch of goblins that we probably didn't need to kill, but they were being dicks.
No, we definitely needed to kill them. They were assholes.
Yeah.
We found the dwarf's headless body, and we can presume that the Yeti dad killed them. And then Yeti baby showed up while we were trying to go back to town, and Joe saved the day with that. Run away and never
run away.
They got real hairy last time. Yeah. There was a part I thought we were gonna TPK. I thought we were all dead for a second.
Yeah, it's when you climbed under the goblin wagon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then one of the goblins shot the other goblin because he rolled a nat one.
He shot and killed the other goblin.
It was amazing.
It was great. You found a map marking a place called, I forgot how I pronounced it.
Cool. A map?
Was it Brinchander?
I didn't write that
down. It was
down.
something in Goblin.
Yeah.
I think I spelled it in the group chat.
Oh my.
Possibly.
I don't remember this at all. My prepubescent brain was not paying attention.
No, it was we found it in the carriage, and then we decided to kill the rest of the carriage.
Karkalok.
Karkalok.
And it's marked, and it's in the very, very southwest of Icewind Dale.
And we we got some good old potions of different various flavors.
Various flavor healing potions.
Keth has one. That's
I
right.
did not write down what flavors you got.
I think I did.
Is that a
It's very
call out?
important.
Maybe. I think it was a little bit of a call out.
A little bit. No, it's warranted.
What was our potion of healing?
Is there any possible way, Will, that we can put chat up in the stream?
Oh, I'd have to.
What?
I think I'd have to do an overlay. I'll look into it. I don't know how to do it off the top of my head.
Anyways, I figured out how to do it in Streamlabs. It's really easy. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like
I was to say,
direct
I think
up there.
that's a bit intense
Oh.
for OBS.
Then you would have to do it in your Streamlabs because I don't have your account. And I think if you just do it, it'll just do it to the whole because it's
Well,
your
but
account.
it would have to be running from my computer. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. So I don't know because
worries,
we've got
no
this
worries.
set up.
Laptops.
We'll
That's
figure it
fine.
out.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll look
figure
into
it
it. I'll look into it. I can
So-
probably make it happen.
So you can only see, I guess, if you're live in that case. Cool.
We'll just keep reading Druba's comments.
I'm trying to.
And Uncle Will?
Wicked Uncle Walt.
Oh, Walt's here.
Walt.
Wait, why am I not seeing the chat? In the...
Oh, I don't think he's here. I just
Oh.
know that he's a pretty big commenter too.
He is.
Pulling up
Good old
my
Walt.
computer.
Do it.
There we go.
All right.
Ah, shut up. Okay. Cool. Excellent. So, you are face to face with a tribe of very flamboyant Goliaths who are just walking by the road, and they're now pulling a rope out of their bag. This big, hefty, girthy rope. Very girthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Niketh, I believe, is the one who spun the wheel of athleticism.
Oh, no, I thought it was
Me.
Joe.
Definitely
Joe
not
was-
me. No.
Okay, so Joe spun the wheel of athleticism, and it landed on tug of war.
In fact, oh, good.
Me and my not -0 to my athletics and strength. It's the only
Can-
reason.
Fucking best bet that I am going to wild shape into a giant goat.
A giant goat
Oh,
Out of
right.
Giant goat.
Cute stuff.
out of all the animals.
Yeah, no, it takes my strength modifier from the strength from 8 to 17.
Damn,
Wow.
dude.
Jesus.
Giant goats are
Yeah.
yoked. 17?
Yeah.
Does that count as cheating?
Of course that does not count as cheating. Aachen
Rad.
says, is that blowing out the mic?
No, that was
No,
great.
that's good.
Okay,
Just
I've turned
direct
down
it
the gain,
a
and I'm
little
directing
way.
it this way.
There you go.
Of course that doesn't blow out the mic. Beautiful. All right, beauties. And she just takes the rope and throws it at you. And there's like two big girthy ends of this girthy rope.
God, what the... Alright.
It's thick with two C's. And it just lands in front of you. And the Goliaths all pick it up. As the smallest of them, Todd, runs over and just carves a little line in the snow between you.
Oh, God.
All right, beauties, pick up your end of the rope of athleticism.
Okay. Does it matter where we are in this, in our positioning? Should one of us, like, should I be in the back or something, or like, would I be better in the front?
We can always decide this via combat if you take too long.
You know what? We'll just do it. We'll
Yeah, line up!
Yeah. I'll be in the front. How's that?
Anybody
Oh,
else?
that's what. That works.
Alright.
Alright!
All right.
I bite the rope somewhere in the middle.
Okay. So everybody takes their turns. takes their ends of the rope, and ready? Let the contest begin!
Swear to God, if they start
I
launching
need
fireballs at us,
and I need everybody to roll a athletics check.
You got it.
You got it, dude.
One athletics check coming right up.
Inspiration! Oh, yeah!
Ooh, I didn't do bad.
I rolled a 3 and then I used my inspiration.
I use my inspiration.
I got a 15.
I got an 18.
I initially rolled a nat
Actually
1.
show you the muscle. There you go.
So one of them appears to be doing most of the work. Two in the back are just kind of bored of all this and barely giving it a tug. And then Todd is just really trying as hard as he can, but he's the smallest Goliath.
That's a 24 from me,
Okay.
by the way.
Damn.
Calvin got a 24. Kneecap?
15! Ah!
18.
I have all this pent-up aggression!
Joe.
That is a 13.
All right.
He doesn't have his 2 fingers are missing, so he's not able to get a real good grip on it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, you guys flat blew them out of the water. You just boom, and just the combined might of you just pulls them all across the line almost instantly. They rolled a 9, a 9, a 15, and a 29.
Ooh, bless your dice and pick some new ones.
Yikes.
Oh,
Nikes.
your OBS is showing.
Yeah, no, I was trying something. It wasn't gonna work.
It's okay. Regan, you are not showing up in stream. Your video doesn't appear to be.
Oh, that could be my fault. That's probably my fault.
No worries. Anyway, so you pull them all aside,
There
and
you are.
Auric just, Aachen just stands back up and just goes, "We have a winner, everyone!" And they all just kind of give claps, and then Todd pulls out a horn and goes, and they walk up to you, just looming over you. The Goliaths of Wormdoom Crag welcome you anytime for more quests, for more tests of athleticism. And they hand you all, like, these tiny skulls.
I break wild shape, and I just simply ask, you guys don't happen to be the ones stopping, the mead from flowing, are you?
It's not. We are actually looking into that ourselves. But, now that some adventurers in town, you can probably handle that yourselves.
We could handle it with you. I mean, the more the merrier.
Oh no, you're obviously much stronger than we are. We'll probably just get creamed and killed by whatever's out there taking the mead.
Well, I think you guys are very formidable.
Oh no, you just completely blew us out of the water. We might have agreed to help you if you had lost this little contest, but, as it stands, no, just free entry to Wormdoom Crag whenever you want.
Is that a location on the map?
Oh, sure, I'll point it out to you exactly on the map where it is.
Thank you.
Give me a moment. I can find this map.
They've got it for you. It's right in front of you. What do you mean?
I haven't read a map in quite a long time, so I'm having a difficult time actually finding the place, the exact location of it. Ah, here it is, yes. Yes, he points at your map, and he is going to point to the far east of the
Dale.
the spine of the world. And it's going to be on, like, a mountaintop. There's really no way for me to say it without showing you.
Okay.
But you now know where it is. It's basically in the mountains to the far east.
That's really far away from anything. Why would we want to go there?
Yeah, what's it called?
For more athletic challenges. And you might be able to ride a griffin.
Ooh.
You said Wormdoom.
That,
Wormdoom Crag.
Well,
that is something I'd be interested in.
I do
Just watch out for the Goliaths of Sky Tower Shelter. They will not take kindly to you having that thing we just gave you.
Oh.
Just having it?
So
having it.
So we're back to the whole, we're probably not going to come visit for a minute.
But if you ever find yourselves in need of allies or friends, or just, you know, a good game of goat ball.
Except for this time when we could use allies.
Wait, do you use a goat as a ball?
No, it's kind of a complicated game, but it's basically this ball game where we put our horns up like this, and we just put our fingers up like this, and you have to get a ball through those fingers. It's a very athletic sport.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Actually have horns.
Well,
I can have horns.
I suppose that you could just use your horns, but you'd be forbidden from using your hands for actually catching the ball. You'd just have to leave them at your side and walk around like this.
Oh, it seems more dignified than this.
What do you mean? Goat ball is a legendary sport. Very dignified.
Aha!
I see.
Imagining us continue this conversation.
Yeah, what else do you have to say about topics, you know, all of them?
Yeah, tell me about the economy.
What is Worm Doom Crag's economy?
Yeah.
Are you gold base or are you silver base?
We are more of a barter culture, but we do adhere to the gold standard of most of Farron when we have to come down and buy things. But for the most part, we are kind of a commune in and of ourselves, and we just kind of barter between ourselves. But, you know, we can't make mead, and people require gold for mead, so sometimes we raid and get some gold from some goblins or some travelers that want to kill us for some reason.
Wait, have you guys ever raided a place called Carcalo?
Carcalo? Well,
Yeah.
No, there's lots of goblins there. We've raided definitely some goblin caravans coming out of there, but we've never actually gone to that fortress. I've been hearing that it's just filled to the brim with angry goblins. We can tell you more about it around the campfire up at Worm Doom Crag, but I'm afraid we need to get on the road. We have more people to test.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like a set number that you need to test before returning?
Like a quota?
Yeah.
Probably a quota. We don't need to test them, but I like to kind of compete with my sister, and it just seems that the more I sit here talking, the more people she's testing in feats of athleticism. And considering that I lost to you,
Why don't you just lie?
well, that would be very unsportsmanlike.
Very honest with you. Commendable.
Thank you.
All right.
Very much. All right, Worm, Thunlaka clan, let's go. And they just march down the road away from you.
Alright.
Huh.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I really thought they would be like angry.
No, they were pretty chill.
Yeah, I thought we'd have to do more than one event, but
Yeah.
thought it was just tug of war.
I was really expecting that to take more time. Like maybe we go back and talk to them for a little bit while longer.
Catch up, travel with them.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
We'll
should...
we'll see them again at some point.
So since we're gonna keep moving on, and we're almost to Goodmead, do we scout the area or do we go straight into Goodmead?
Do any of us know how to do that?
Do what?
Like scout.
Oh, I mean, I have a good capability of it. Yeah.
I don't know.
I suppose I don't know.
Like, do we trust the people in Goodmead? Or do we act like the suspicious folk?
Well, for the most part, I trust them as much as I trust any other town here.
Yeah, they've got to be more friendly than
That's-
people from Targos.
Yeah, that place sucks.
That place fucking sucked.
Except for those little snake things. Those were cool. I
Yeah,
want one.
you're only. I feel like you're only saying that because you want a snake.
Yeah.
I think if you were on the other end of that snake, you would not be saying that.
I don't know. I like fighting dudes.
That's fair. All right. Well, anyways, all right. Let's keep going to. Should we keep walking? We got only like an hour or two, so.
We've got our axe beaks.
You're on
Oh
there.
right.
No, I figured we got off to.
Well, you got off them to do the tug of war, but
Hi, Jessica. Jessica Rabbit.
I forgot what my ex-beak's name was.
Have you guys? I'm not gonna lie. I forgot mine too there for a second. I had to look at my
Yo-
notes.
yours is Myles. Yours is the chartreuse berry.
The chartreuse bear. Okay.
A very militaristic axe beak.
Jessica, has anyone ever told you that it's wabbit season?
She just kind of like lowers her neck towards you and just kind of nuzzles against you and looks up at you.
Yeah, a little weird. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember what mine's name was.
Yours was named.
They all started with B.
Except for
However,
Jessica
Nico's
Rabbit.
One's was Bucket.
Yours is Baldy.
Baldy.
He has blue and red eyes and he's white.
Yeah.
And then yours was named. You named it something, but its true name is Bucket.
Its true name.
Bucket.
Morath! I keep trying to, as we walk, I keep trying to get it to respond to that name.
No, it's not.
Make an animal handling check?
Yeah.
That's not so bad. That's 16.
It starts like you're not sure if it just starts to like you, or if it actually understands its name. But it comes up to you and it's panting like a dog, and it just like licks you with its weird axe beak tongue, kind of slicing you a little bit on the face with its axe-like beak.
Ow.
So yeah.
So
I'd rather have a
straight on.
griffin.
What
Yeah,
is
should
it?
we look for some bandits or whatever? What do we think is in them there hills?
Oh
What?
yeah. Wait. Where are we going right now? What
Good
is our?
meat.
We're going south down the
okay,
path to
Goodmead.
Goodmead. Yeah,
Okay. And what is our goal in Goodmead?
The
to
meat.
free the mead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. To free the mead. Yeah. I'm cool with going straight to Goodmead.
So are you going to Goodmead,
Wait.
or are you like stalking the woods around Goodmead?
No, we're going right down the path, right to Goodmead.
Okay.
Let those bandits come at our faces.
I mean, let them try.
What?
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 Who?
Where?
Anyway,
What?
you guys like head down the road, and you find this cozy, squat little town. Kind of looks a little bit like Hobbiton, except it's very snowy. The squat dwellings are adorned with carvings of dinosaurs and serpents. And there's this two-story structure that's overshadowing kind of everything. Its eaves carved and painted resembling wyverns. The town literally buzzes with the droning of bees. The town is nestled between a river and this nearby evergreen forest. You kind of wander into town, and you see that big, tall building kind of overlooking everything, and immediately across from it is this kind of, this building that stands on the lake shore, and has this crow-haunted steeple protruding from its peak. It's kind of creepy and, like, fallen into disrepair. But those are the only two buildings that you immediately recognize as of any particular interest. All around, you see these posters on every single wall that says some of them portraying this some of them portraying this like kindly-looking old woman holding a glass of mead, and it says, "Vote, vote Olivessa." And there are some other ones that have this kind of this big, strong, red-headed dwarf carrying 2 big logs on its shoulders, saying, "Vote Shandar."
You guys think that
Oh,
that's
shit.
pronounced the
How
same
the-
way that would say?
man's-
Do you think that's pronounced the same way you would pronounce Bryn Shander?
Bernshar.
Out of game. I had a boss named Shandar. She was rad.
Shit, that's a rad name.
Cool lady.
On the poster of the dwarf man, does it look like there's one of those insignia for the overflowing mug? What was it called?
The battle hammer insignia,
Yeah.
the foaming mugs.
Yeah.
No, there do not appear to be anything like that.
All right, I just thought I'd ask.
Oh, fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah.
There appear to be a lot more of his posters than of Olivessa's.
I will take some down.
I see Drakiel doing this, and I do as well. I take, like-
I just kind of like walk over and burn them like on the face.
Oh,
of them, and
oh,
then I just,
okay,
like,
yeah, no, I'm
do
down.
that.
Produce flame. Just
Why?
All right.
Just as we walk by, I'm just leaving a handprint of fire
What?
on these things and burning out the face, so that way
yeah.
there's less posters of him.
Are you doing this? Are you trying to be stealthy about this?
Are we trying to be stealthy about it?
I think so. I think so.
Alright, sure,
I am.
yes.
Aha. Real
Alright,
hard.
do you-
Real hard to
I need
tell who
stealth
did
checks
that.
From both of you.
Stealth or sleight of hand?
Stealth.
Yeah, it doesn't
You're
matter.
setting
I
them on fire. That's not sleight of hand.
Son of a nugget.
Why are we
Sorry,
getting
that's a
involved in
7.
local
Roll
politics?
with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, it just all right. Well, I got a 7 on the first one, so it's probably that. Yeah, it's
I
that.
got a 13 at disadvantage.
Abominable.
Dominable. No.
You see these 2 dwarfs kind of come up next to you. They come up behind you as you're doing this, and one of them just kind of like spits. Howdy. Welcome to Goodmead. What do you think you're doing there?
Hello.
Actually, we were looking to find some ruffians who've been keeping the meat from getting out of good meat. Know anything about that?
Ain't ruffians. Giants.
What's that?
What?
I want to know what you're doing desecrating good old Shandar's face
Wait,
like that.
wait.
I
Can
don't
we
know
go
what
back to
you're
the
talking
giants? We haven't seen any giants on this
Let's
path.
talk about what's important here. Politics.
Yeah, but you need your
Why
money.
are you vandalizing these portraits?
Well, I'm trying to learn a new spell, and it just seemed like a really good target.
I'm trying to murder some giants, and you are all getting in my way.
I'm
I'm
just here to tag along.
Well, see you burning any more of those? Taking down any more of those? You're gonna have some trouble with the town's loggers. You understand?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Good. Bo, and the other one just comes up and just pulls a whole bunch of posters out of his bag and starts putting them up again and putting them over some of Olivessa's. And
Do we want to let them do that? I don't think I do.
Yeah, we do for now. I think at nighttime we come back and
Well, hey.
But like, there's a bag of them. I could just cast fire on the bag and no more poster.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like he's putting it up over other people. That doesn't seem fair.
fuck
So?
your meta, make a choice.
they're doing it, and they're saying as they're doing it, they go, "Yeah, our poor old town speaker got completely destroyed by one of those giants. And so there's an election recently. So keep that in mind. There's no speaker in town to save you outsiders."
Oh, are you saying there might be a reward for the giant's head?
I don't know about a reward. I guess Goodmead would be mighty grateful.
All right, grateful.
Do we just want to continue on, guys? I feel like we just want to continue on.
Good. Get out of here.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to want
We don't
us.
want you. We don't want you liberal cucks anywhere near our little town.
Okay.
Okay.
We won't help you get your meat.
Actually, fuck these people.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Like,
Fuck.
thanks for welcoming us to your nice little town. Jesus.
At this point, you hear behind you a little. Well, this isn't a very nice thing to do, would you say? And you turn around, you see the woman in the posters, Olivessa, just kind of standing behind them and just kind of staring at them, and she goes, "Ugh, we didn't mean anything by it. We were just, fair election and all that." And you see him gently just take down the one that he put over her poster, and they just like run off into the buildings. Hello
Sorry,
there.
why do you have the same accent as Slippery John? Do you know Slippery John?
Well, it's a common halfling accent, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's a halfling.
Are you being racist?
Yeah, just because they're the
Halflings.
same race doesn't mean they
No!
know each
Gotcha.
You'd be surprised how many times I played a Dragonborn and someone's like, "Oh, do you know this dragon?" No, I don't.
Yeehaw.
She kind of removes her thick wool scarf and she's trying to speak clearly. Well, my name is Olivessa Untapur. I make the casks for the mead in town. I heard you were interested in helping us out.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry about the treatment of some of the uglier elements of town. Some friends of mine don't want Shandar Froth to become our next town speaker. They say he's untrustworthy. I don't know him that well, but I've been urged to run against him. I have absolutely no interest in the speakership, but she kind of looks at you and she just scans you for a little bit. And she looks at both.
Right.
She looks at both Drakiel and Joe and is like, "But you two seem to have a very magnetic personality."
Can I roll insight on the fact that she doesn't want to be speaker? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Dope.
I'm sure my half-orc friend, Pap, on the back of your back, and it's like,
Wow,
"I'm
I am
fucking
not.
happy."
I need to I'm using my manual dice today. That's a 7 though.
No more online dice for you.
No more online dice.
So you get the feeling that she's earnest.
Alright.
But like more than earnest, you can't really tell.
Right.
And she just says, "How would I know you're new to town, but since you have such an interest in helping the people of Goodmead, how would you two feel about taking my place running for speaker?"
Hey. Oh well.
I'm not sticking around long. I've got people to find. But Joe,
Well, of course you could just run and then have a nice little mansion in town, and you could go off and do whatever you have to do. The speaker really just has to hire the guards and make sure that they show up for the meetings that happen once every year.
I do like meetings and mansions, and I am on a never-ending quest of revenge. So
Joe, you don't know the people.
I can get to know the people.
Tell you this, you'll have a very good chance of becoming speaker if you help us with our giant problem.
I will help.
And I can't I'm afraid that my rude friends are right. We can't really offer you much in the way of reward, but you always have free housing. You will have my full support in the election, and any help that we can offer is yours.
good enough for me.
I'm
Look,
satisfied.
when you said take care of those giants? That was the only sentence I really paid attention to that whole time.
Yes. Niketh is pretty prejudiced
Niketh,
against...
they're offering free room and board when we visit town if we take care of these giants.
Why would I want boards? I can make knives with my hands.
Yeah, remember, Niketh doesn't sleep.
Today is just... Did you wake up on a weird side of the bed today, Niketh?
I don't sleep.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That explains it.
Well, the last time the giant was in town, it stole the last 3 of our casks. And it went off into the woods, directly to the south. And she points to the south. If you could probably follow the tracks out there and find maybe some hide or hair of this horrifying creature. And better yet, if you could get our meat back, that would be great. We're in the process of making more, but the giant just keeps coming back and taking it as soon as we have it.
I see. Does the giant have a name?
We don't know. It's not really like any giant I've ever seen. It might be an ogre. It's kind of hard to tell. It's very dumb, and it seems to be capable of speech. It would normally just say things like, "I'm taking that," and "fuck you," and it would hit people and they'd fly against walls and kill them.
How
Like
does
our
it?
poor speaker.
How does it know when you finish the batch of mead?
That's my question.
I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe it's watching. Maybe it's
Maybe.
smart enough to know...
Maybe those loggers are with it, you know?
It's quite possible, but it would be a very bad look for someone running for speakership, which I will abdicate as soon as you come back from dealing with the giant. But it would be a bad look for me to just accuse my opponent with no evidence of participating in criminal activity.
Yeah, I just hope that they don't do it to you before we get back.
We can hope. I don't think that he'd make a move like that either. He seems like a nice sort, a little rough around the edges, and definitely skews a little authoritarian. But as long as he's not in charge, I don't think he would do anything to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, my house is right there next to, next to the old church, next to the temple, and, the mead hall is yours if you would like a place to stay. And she points to the 2-story building.
Roughly what time of day is it? Like, evening?
At this
Or-
point, it's around, it's around 8 o'clock in the evening.
Oh shit, alright.
I'm fine with midnight Yeti hunting. We haven't used any of our stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty well stocked.
I'm pretty well done. Yeah, I only have 1 spell slot used, so I'd be down.
Shouldn't be that. Yeah. Yeah. Fine and dandy.
One giant?
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, where's a giant gonna hide?
Well,
She did say it might be an ogre.
yeah.
Ogres do hide. Maybe, I don't know, I've never met one.
I feel like that was, yeah, that might have actually been
An ogre always
a little
hides.
racist there.
Okay, Losalif, don't talk to me about racism.
Alright. Shall we go and try and track this thing?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Let's get out of here.
I bet it's a guy in a Yeti suit.
Oh! Maybe
Oh,
it's
really? This guy all along?
it's 3 dwarves in a trench coat!
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't me.
I mean, honestly, these guys in this town seem pretty awful. They probably would
There's-
stack.
First glance, cover of the book, they're pretty awful.
Anyway, so as you guys make your way to the edge of the forest, a figure in cold weather clothing just lurches out of the woods into plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. It's this little halfling. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which appears to contain a panicked fox. and he just kind of looks at you all, and he sees your weapons, and he just kind of like, I don't mean any trouble. I'm just coming back from a hunt.
Why are you running?
What are you running from?
Well, I was out in the woods, and I came across this grisly scene. There were 5 militiamen with their skulls and chests stove in. I was coming home to alert the town.
Can you show us roughly where?
I'm not going back out there. It was freaking terrifying. I can point you. It's directly 200 paces that way. And he just points back into the woods. The fox is just kind of rattling around in the cage.
What's your name?
Oh yes, I'm Feth Morin.
Feth?
I'm a local trapper.
Feth Mormon?
Have dark vision. And like, how far from town are we?
You're like 100 paces from town.
Alright, I just want to make sure he's not making any checks to get back to town.
Oh, sweet. I got really worried that I didn't have dark vision. We're good.
Do not have dark vision.
We all do, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do. I just pick up a stick and cast light on it, and I put it in like his front pocket if I can. I'm just like, don't get lost. It's like that way.
You're some kind of sorcerer, are you?
Oh.
I suppose I appreciate it. I'll cherish it forever, or for as long as it glows. I don't know how this really works.
Hang on, guys.
An hour or less.
I need to mute myself for a moment.
You're all right.
Do what you need to do, boo.
Do what you need to do, boo.
Losalif needs to fart. That's what Losalif is doing.
Oh, I love that about this. I'm on Zoom meetings so often, and I'll just mute, unmute, and it's the best. I can't do that in real meetings. I'm gonna miss that. It's like constant.
Yeah, and no one will ever
Smells
know.
sulfur.
No one will ever know. I don't bother anyone but myself.
The fox is rattling around in there.
Oh, you're still here?
I feel like maybe we should do a perception check on that fox, because that fox might be something like an actual awakened animal. Losalif?
I have to go. We love a Midwest winter. I have to go pick up my siblings, whose car just stopped working. So.
Oh
Oh
god.
shit. Well,
How long is that gonna be?
It's gonna be like 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you stay
I'll be
on the
right
call so that the Discord doesn't?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna turn off my camera.
Thanks,
Do you
dude.
mind if we continue without you for a little bit?
No. I was actually gonna say, Losalif is having some stomach issues. He needs to go lie down for a bit.
All right.
Goodbye.
Losalif lays down in the snow exactly where she is.
It's not gonna.
Just leave it. It's alright. Whatever.
well, it's fine. Alright.
Hello, Jorel Jordan. My day has been fine.
Hello. You keep mentioning that fox, so like, I have shit insight. If anyone else would like to do it something to that foxy boy.
I reach out with my brain
Yeah.
and I say,
Brain link.
"Hi, little fox."
Fear.
Oh, you do talk.
Well, you're thinking in its head.
If it doesn't,
If it doesn't speak a language, you don't get anything.
yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah. So there's nothing.
Okay,
You.
Alright.
I'll check, but
Yeah. It like kind of looks at you very scared as it like feels you try and connect with it.
yeah, it's just a little fox.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I was gonna go home and skin this one. His white fur is very, very beautiful.
Is that the only reason you're taking him?
White. Yes, I'm a trapper. It's my job.
So you're not gonna use the meat?
Probably not.
That's a waste.
Yeah, if you're not using the meat, let him go.
It's kind of my decision what I do with my traps.
Y'all have really weird priorities.
Look,
I personally, as a human,
I'm a vegetarian. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's also an odd.
Okay.
You have odd priorities too.
You're just gonna kill this animal for its skin and just leave the meat to rot?
Why do?
You're not just at least like cook it or.
I could give you the meat.
Okay, I'll take it.
Why?
Alternatively, I can just. You seem to be really interested in this fox.
Well, we don't want you to, kill this fox just because you want its fur, and so it's dead, and it's not being used for anything. You're just wasting the rest of this
just to take
fox.
your hair.
Look. I'll part with the fox for 1 gold.
Done.
You can have the whole fox. I don't want to get into trouble with you guys. You guys look like you could kill me in 4 seconds.
Yeah, I pull out 1 gold. I'm like, done.
Right? There you go. And the fox just kind of leaps out, and it looks up at you.
It's not gonna just bolt into the woods.
No.
Oh. We have a there. I'm going to write in my notes, fox friend.
It looks back and it starts to bolt, but then it kind of looks back into the woods and it looks terrified, and it just kind of comes and hides behind your leg, Drakiel.
Oh. Hey.
We saved him.
Well, good for you. You're a bunch of really kind animal lovers, I suppose.
If that's the worst thing you can say about us.
It wasn't an insult. I'm just a little confused. I feel like I'm being attacked, and I'd really rather just get home.
All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Scurry on back. Get home safely.
Maybe your friend can escort me back to my place.
Yeah, Losalif, take him home.
Oh, absolutely. I'm Losalif. And
We hear just an enormous fart.
Everyone make me a con save.
Okay. To pull out some of my rations and offer it to Foxy, our new fox friend.
He sniffs it a little bit, and he just takes some of the jerky.
Oh wait, better yet, I have goat cheese. I'm gonna offer him that.
He kind of sniffs the cheese and turns it away.
Ah, okay.
I need to use the bathroom, so let's eat up some time while Calvin is gone.
All right.
Yum yum yum. Eat,
Just
eat,
use the
eat.
bathroom real quick. Eat that time. Eat it. Eat it.
Dude, whoa.
So,
Oh, you're the DM now, Myles.
excellent. Well, what happens next is that suddenly the snow picks up, and there's like a mini snow tornado in front of us, and within the snow tornado a figure appears, and when everything settles down, this figure is revealed to be Jesus. And Jesus walks over to our group and he says, Drakiel, Nikath, and Joe Candle, you are the winners. You can have anything you have ever wanted, and he will grant us 3 wishes.
Thanks, Jesus.
I wish for Oriel the Frost Maiden to end her vicious spell over this land. Campaign over.
Slam dunk. What would Jesus do?
Yeah. Finish this thing so quick.
Now I don't know. There's got to be a winning D&D joke in here somewhere that could fit on a T-shirt.
I don't know D&D jokes.
Yeah.
I really
not
want
funny.
to do a game where the DM, every now and then I'm going to roll a die, and then the DM rotates every time that you roll that die.
Ooh.
But it's the same world, the same, quote-unquote plot line-ish, but it's just, the next DM gets to decide which direction that goes in.
Ooh.
And then everybody's just like DMing at the same time.
I want to play that.
Seems chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic, amazing.
That method of DMing is actually listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and it's called "The Gods Are Mad."
Cute
Kind
stuff.
of like reverse West Marches style. I don't know, what is everybody doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
Work. I am working.
I'm gonna
I believe
paint.
Regan is auditioning. I am buying shampoo.
Ooh.
Full day.
Spent all day looking for my shampoo. Also getting more rats for the snake boy.
Nice.
Do you get like a specific type of shampoo?
Yes, I get the dark blue Matrix. I forget what the exact use of it is, but the Matrix brand just works really well for my hair. I have been out for a little while, and I've been having to get by on subpar brands of shampoo, and it's been problematic. What are you doing for Valentine's Day, Jor-El Jordan?
Yeah. What's up?
What? I'll let you keep clicking and typing. I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
No, keep putting pressure on.
Pressure!
Lay the
Answer the
pressure
question.
on.
Answer the question.
Why haven't you answered the question yet?
Why haven't you answered the question? Mods, get in there. Ban him.
Yeah, he's done. It's out.
Oh, dear. Alright, once Regan gets back, we should continue. We're waiting on you, Regan.
I am-
God.
Sorry.
Oh, James, can you turn your camera on?
I did.
Off and on again.
Off
I
on the...
just did.
Do it again.
Okay.
There you go.
Illumination.
Jace, you look great.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very nice. Anyway, so he just kind of goes back to town with Losalif. You now have a fox, which you have named Foxy.
Yes. Because Five Nights at Freddy's.
Willy's Wonderland is out today.
I know, I want to watch it so bad, but I have other things to concentrate on.
It's a Nicolas Cage movie that appears to be a rip-off of an action movie rip-off of Five Nights at Freddy's. It looks fantastic.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a real thing. Yeah.
It's like he's just this badass of some sort, and he like
He's
for
like
some reason
he's a
he
night
takes a
janitor.
job.
Yeah.
He takes a job as a night janitor at this Chuck E. Cheese like place, and the animatronics all try and kill him, and he's just like.
And
On his birthday. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
That's
Birthday.
important.
Is this a thing that's been like advertised?
no, I had one advertisement for it on TikTok because TikTok's like, movies you should see that are coming out. And I was like, when is this coming out? I was like, tomorrow. I'm like, I'm getting it. But also this, so.
So that's how
Wow.
I'm going to be spending my Valentine's Day.
Oh,
After I get my shampoo.
Jarrell has responded.
Oh,
What have you said?
Huh?
oh wow.
Card.
This is a lot.
Flowers, chocolate.
Ooh, okay,
Uh-huh.
sounds good. I'll be sending my girlfriend a Valentine's Day card as I was going to send flowers and chocolates, but because of the severity of the new strains of COVID is out and about, I didn't want to put her in harm's way as bad enough. She unfortunately was in the hospital due to a fall she suffered walking down her driveway in heels, taking out the garbage, but thankfully she recovered in a week as the doctor misdiagnosed her thinking she got a herniated disc in her neck and concussion, which thankfully she didn't, so I'm glad to hear it.
That's a roller coaster.
Jeez, that's a roller coaster of an adventure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Wow.
we waited for that.
Yeah.
I hope
I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
I hope everything's
yeah.
okay.
And
though.
you're
speedy recovery to
You're
her.
a good man for sending that card and keeping her safe. Everyone stay safe out there. Apparently wearing 2 masks is the new rule of thumb now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway. There's no COVID in Icewind Dale. There's plenty of other things that can kill you.
Oh, yay.
So, great. So what do you guys do?
We have Foxy.
Well,
Uh,
Is there a giant nearby that I can see?
You cannot see a giant.
All right.
Let's keep following the track.
Keep looking for a giant.
Let's keep trucking.
Because we just got we have fresh tracks from the halfling who came from that direction.
And he told you that you found bodies 200 paces behind him.
Yeah, so
You
let's
sure
follow his
did.
track.
Okay. Let's go.
All right.
We don't have our survivalist right now, so we're going to make obvious choices.
I'm slightly proficient in survival,
Oh yeah.
but I make terrible. Every time I make terrible rolls. So we'll
In
see.
the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. New fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses.
Gross.
Is there anything on them? Like can I see what you said they died from like a club? Can I make sure that is what they died for? That maybe there's any bite marks or something? Because Yetis will bite, right?
Yetis, the Yeti, from what you've encountered so far, kind of the Yeti MO is to like dismember things
Right.
and take the heads as trophies.
I just want to see if there's any distinguishing like claw marks of anything, or if it's just simply bludgeoning damage.
Make me a medicine check.
-1. All right, 5.
5. It's really hard to tell. They're just covered in blood, and it's kind of gruesome. You can see their skin's kind of torn open in several places, and their faces are just like in like wrapped horror.
Super. Is there anything on them?
Nothing to speak of.
Nothing to speak of. No gold at all.
No gold at all.
No weapons.
They each appear to be carrying like short swords.
Do we want to take those?
Yeah, no.
Sell them.
Yeah, I guess that's true. How much would a short sword go for?
20, maybe more or less, James.
Short sword. It depends on where you tried to sell it.
That's true.
For example, if you tried to sell it in Goodmead, you'd get a year in prison.
They'd probably ask some questions.
How did you come by these?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take them. Nothing to lose.
I travel light.
To buy them, you know it would be 10 gold pieces each, but they probably sell for a lot less.
Still, that's gold. I'm not encumbered. How many short swords were there?
5.
5? I will take all of them, probably.
Just loot all their short swords.
They don't need it anymore.
You picked up some habits from our other campaign, I see.
Yeah.
Loot the bodies, loot the bodies, loot the bodies.
Why did that not... Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
They're only 2 pounds. Jesus. That's so little weight.
they're little swords. They're like that long.
I guess that's fair.
Little swords for little halfling bodies. What do you do?
Is there a giant anywhere that I can see?
You don't see a giant. However, you do. Maybe a survival check.
Deal. Nope. That's a 7.
I'm helping him by casting light and to like try and illuminate things.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So it's kind of hard to see amidst the snow, but even with your dark vision. But as the entire area gets illuminated, you're able to kind of distinguish the colors, and you're able to distinguish the blood from the snow. And as you do this, you see these big, huge, like tracks heading off into the woods.
Oh, can I say something that will make things a little easier when Calvin gets back?
What's up?
Before Calvin left, or before Losalif left, could I slap a psychic whispers on? Which is just like
Sure.
we can communicate telepathically for like I don't know how far is it? Give me 1 second.
Fine, I'm gonna let it work this time and just be like, oh, she shows up.
Yeah, within a mile. So as long as we don't go more than a mile away.
Alright.
And it lasts
Still with us?
for 4 hours.
The fox is still with you.
Always wanted the box.
It's kind of like just kind of huddled behind you and just looking around and looking up at you.
I want to touch it, but I don't think it would be too kind to enjoy a pet.
That could be nice.
I've got more hit points. I leveled up. I'm gonna reach out my hand to try and pet him.
He lets you. He's kind of like stiffens at your touch. But then he kind of lets you pet him, and he just kind of looks up at you, and he just like nuzzles into your hand a bit.
It's the only reason I play D&D is to have pets.
Bonding.
So what do you all do?
Let's
Nika-
follow those tracks.
Let's follow the tracks.
You follow the tracks. As you kind of weave through the forest for what feels like maybe about an hour, as it starts to get around 9 p.m.-ish. What's your marching order?
I'll go up front, and we'll go extra slow so that I can like hide.
Probably in the back because I'm making sure the fox is following us.
Yeah, he's like
That
kinda
leaves
gently
me in the
following.
middle.
I'm out front like a ways.
But stay where we can see you.
Nope.
So who's in front?
I'm scouting ahead so that I
Okay.
yeah at a stealthy pace.
Perception.
Perception?
Passive perception.
Oh, passive perception is a 14.
All right. Out of nowhere, as you're
Oh,
walking
good.
forward, you're surprised as a little creature carrying a fork and just like with this strange swirly-faced mask hops out of the snow, points its fork at you, and hurls a snowball at you, which pegs you in the face.
Chewingas!
Are these chewingas again?
Yes.
Yay! I yell forward to Nika. Play dead!
Ah!
As you fall down in the snow, it runs towards you and it just jumps up and it just stabs you a couple times with its fork.
Hook.
And it just like raises its fork above its head. Then it raises its fork out and points directly at Joe, because you're next in the marching order.
Yeah.
And it just points its fork at you.
I don't.
Fox kind of peeks around the corner looking at it.
I use command. And I tell him to flee.
Every time.
Flee,
Okay.
little Chumbawamba.
That's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
The DC is.
Hey,
Wait.
did you guys? It's fucking cold out.
It is.
Yo!
Uh,
Dale.
13.
13? Yeah, he passes. And he just kind of stares at you, and then he just kind of pokes your shin with the fork, and then points up with the fork at you. To
Well, that
refresh you, as Losalif kind of wanders in behind all of you, The party has picked up a fox. They've been following a trail left by something with big feet from a just pile of dead bodies. And they're now face to face with a Chewinga that appears to have vanquished Niketh, and is now facing off with Joe.
It's like a one-on-one fight?
Just
What
a
do
little
you
guy.
do, Joe?
Oh,
What?
I pick up some snow and I form it into a ball, and I pelt him with it.
All right, make an attack roll with disadvantage because you're close.
Okay. That is... There's a 12.
12. Yeah, he swiftly deflects it out of the air with his fork, and then goes, and then just jumps at you and like just pelts you in the chest. With his
Oh no, you're actually.
he crit. He pelts you in the chest, like right between your armor with the fork, and you are going to take 1 point. No, he crits. You take 2 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with this fork.
Ouch.
Joe, play dead.
Oh my god! You...
And as you fall, he's just like stabbing you gently with it. He's going, and you fall to the ground. And then he looks at you, Drakiel, and he points his fork, and he takes, and he looks around. He finds this like piece of wood that he kind of fashions into a shield.
I take a knee. I'm just like, oh, mighty one, I beg your forgiveness. Do not kill me lest you've killed my friends.
And he just jumps at you, and he like swipes his fork across your throat.
Sure.
Ow.
I will try and do like a stage reaction to that and pretend to fall down and get hit.
What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, he like misses, but do you still take the fall?
Yeah, I'll still take the fall. Oh!
He's like, and he leaps atop you, and then looks at the fox, and the fox just kind of looks at him, and then the Chewinga just kind of gently puts the fork in the snow, and puts down the shield and kneels before it, and pulls from behind it a little berry. Fox comes close, sniffs the berry, and eats it. And then he goes, and the fox just kind of like with him. And then the Chewinga climbs atop the fox, picking up his sword and shield again. And he goes, and he is going to run with the fox into the woods. And as he does, he just kind of extends an arm at all three of you. And each of you have a Chewinga charm.
A Chewinga charm? What does that do?
I will tell you what happened.
A Chewinga.
Chewinga.
I love Chewingas. They're so cute. And the fact that, like, all you have to do is let them win. It's so cute.
You should have caught on to that.
Yeah, you got shanked. You got chewinged.
I have too much pride.
I am posting the charm that all of you but Losalif, because Losalif has family that they had to take care of. Oh, hey, manly man. Oh, you don't know what a Chihuahua charm is? Wow.
How do you spell the word?
Chewinga?
Yeah.
C-H. Fuck, I don't know. C-H-W-I-N-G-A.
Oh, it's not in D&D Beyond. Poop.
Chumbawamba? Yes. It was a Chumbawamba.
Knock me down, and I get back up again?
Funny enough, that's what the item
Get knocked
does.
down. Yeah, again. I have listed what your charm does in the your chat.
Oh. Neato.
And also, I'm providing a picture of the Chewinga carrying its weapon.
We love a chewinga.
Anywho, it just jumped on top of the fox and then
Wait.
like ran off into the woods.
It does that? Can you read that for the chat?
Yes. You have received the Charm of the Ice Troll. This charm allows you to use your reaction when you take cold damage to reduce the damage to 0. You regain a number of hit points equal to half the cold damage you would have taken. Once you do so, the charm vanishes from you.
And that's once. Man, that would have been rad to have for that white dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhino would definitely not be dead.
I would, yeah, that would have been such a feat.
Just reduce that 64 cold damage to nothing.
Right.
Yeah. 64 cold damage.
So Foxy ran off into the wood with that Chewinga.
At
I
level...
wanted my fox.
They looked happy together.
I
But
know.
now the Chewinga has a war mount.
No, I'm aware. Watch your ankles.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Alright, so Losalif, we can talk with our minds and get you back to the group.
Losalif is back with the group.
Oh, great.
Losalif just witnessed all of this happen.
Okay.
Very,
As
very
mostly
confused.
Catching up.
You're confused?
It's fine.
I just...
They're forest spirits. They're friendly as long as you.
Die by their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. Are you okay?
No, I'll be alright. That actually did kind of hurt a little, so. But I'm still standing.
Do you need a berry?
I mean, it's just 2 hit points. I'm good.
Alright. So, where are we going?
We're following these tracks.
Are you guys
That's
sure
good.
they're the right tracks?
They're pretty big feet.
They look giant.
Well, alright. I
Do
believe
you have
you.
information that would lead
No,
us
no,
correct?
I just want to make sure. The last time one of you tried to track tracks, it didn't go very well.
Okay, yeah, but I got like a dirty 20 on my
Well,
survival
we
check,
kept
so I
some
think it's
roll
okay.
Advantage.
I think we did alright.
Alright.
Let's go.
To carry on, you walk for another hour as it reaches pretty late in the evening. The trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. A frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance.
Well, that looks promising.
So we go through that cave there.
Yeah, let's go do that, and then let's go to the other ones and see if we can't find some.
Oh, yeah.
Perception
good
check? Like, if there's any ominous sounds coming from any of the caves?
Give me a perception check, sure.
Just have a listen.
That's also a nat 1, so we're gonna change that d20 again.
Having trouble hearing James?
That was a nat 1.
Nat 1, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with a nat 1, it's just it's very difficult for you to even pick up anything. The
Cool.
wind is just kind of blowing very heavily through the trees, and you feel like you're hearing moans coming from everywhere. It's kind of difficult to pick up anything.
Cool. Yeah, I'm down to go through whatever tunnel you guys are thinking.
Let's go through this.
What?
You want to say what?
Secret tunnel.
Oh.
Start walking towards the tunnel with the light coming through it.
How interesting, Jarrell Jordan. By the way, IDK, if you would be interested in going to this casting call, Regan, as I meant to send you the article the other day for it. Whenever they start casting for it, CW has picked up the pilot to the Powerpuff Girls TV show. I can definitely see you fitting the role of Buttercup.
It's funny you should say that. The audition tomorrow I have is quite difficult, and I'm working on it, though I can't say anything specific.
Yeah, but interesting you should say that.
Yeah, very interesting.
Huh.
Be hype.
Secret
All right.
tunnel
Secret
Anyway.
tunnel!
through the mountain.
Yeah. Two lovers.
Regan and I just binged all of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Same.
She has been refusing to see it.
Why?
I remember.
Because-
No, I remember having this conversation actually.
Yeah, because I didn't want to see it, because there was a reason for it, because I didn't want to sit down and do that.
Well, also because everybody was telling you to do it. You don't like doing what people tell you to do.
Exactly.
That's valid. That's.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah,
But I'm always right. I'm always right when I
And so
suggest you
am
watch something.
I.
Well, yeah, you are, because we know each other very well.
Mm.
That's my point. Anyway, so what are you guys doing?
Secret tunnel!
Secret
Which
tunnel!
secret tunnel? There are 3 secret tunnels.
With the
The
item.
not so secret tunnel.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't very secret.
Secret
Sort of a tunnel.
Can I
tunnel.
do my sneaky thing?
And
Can I do that thing?
yes, you can do a sneaky.
Let me see if I can get a little peek. What's going on in there? That's the 21.
21? All right. So
Yeah.
you sneak in first, and a bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels.
So it's just some goats.
You see like 3 other cave passageways, one to the left, one straight forward, and one to the right. But there's like a goat pen, a bonfire, and that cart with 2 barrels on it.
We found some of the missing meat, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look around, and then I'm gonna try to get up to the barrels.
You head over to the barrels. So you approach the barrels, and you do you like investigate them?
Yeah, I just want to know if they're mead.
They are not. One is filled with salt, and one is filled with pepper. The lids are kind of clumsily placed on top. It seems like they are used to season meat.
Unscrew it a little bit.
Huh. I'm gonna boogie on out of there.
All right, you boogie on out of there.
What you see?
There's a. It looks like the kitchen. There's really big salt shakers, and a fire that's cooking some meat, but I don't see anyone around. There's 3 more tunnels.
Okay.
You know, if he's here, if he's cooking, he's gotta come back here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just wait for him?
Maybe
Just
we should like surprise him.
oh, like you know what?
Do you just want to like season the
A
meat and we
surprise?
can have like a whole cookout?
I don't.
Yeah, we can certainly
But-
eat after, but we came here to.
No, I mean like maybe we could just talk to the giant.
Maybe he's deeper
I
in the
speak
tunnel.
giant.
We could go through a different tunnel and maybe get the jump.
The
on
guy
him.
isn't hurting anybody. He just wants his beer, you know?
It was kind of like he killed about
Oh.
5 people.
Well, that's true, but we don't know it was him, right? Like,
There were still footsteps and a bunch of corpses and a lot of bludgeoning.
was it like big bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
maybe it was him.
And he definitely killed the town speaker. Like, we know that much. There was witnesses on that one.
Let's
So-
go to.
We're setting a trap?
Nah, I think we should find him. I think he's deeper in the tunnels, and we should get the jump on him by sneaking through.
You wanna
So-
go further in?
That.
You want to go deeper?
Let's go to
Always.
the second tunnel.
The second, so the middle tunnel.
I'm
Yeah,
12,
let's
and
try-
what is this?
Let's try the middle tunnel.
And I'm technically 68.
So you kind of like go over the logs and kind of push through the trees to that middle tunnel. This 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into its walls.
Burial niches.
Seems like a tomb.
How big?
It dead ends.
Each niche is 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, and 5 feet deep. And they are filled with like raided bones with nothing on them but a couple of skulls and carved stone knives.
I look at Losalif. You still think whoever lives here is innocent?
I'm going to produce flame and try to burn some of these bones.
Whoa.
I need everybody to make a stealth check as they enter this room.
I just
Oh,
I'm sorry guys. I just
Oh.
don't want these things reanimating. I'm sorry. I just can't.
There's
I
not
have-
much to reanimate. There's like literally skulls and a couple of
Oh,
bones.
just
it looks
like
like it looks like
things-
animals have like salvaged
Okay.
most of this.
I got a solid
Perfect.
nat 20 on this, Captain.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I got a solid -1.
Oh,
Wow.
disadvantage because of your male.
Wow.
Because you're male.
Because
got
of
an
his plate
18.
mail. Or half
So
plate
as
mail.
soon as you walk in here and as you're investigating the niches, you hear just coming from deeper inside, and then like as you clank down the hallway, just Joe, the humming stops.
We all look at you.
I'm sorry. Changed my clothes.
I jump into a hole.
Okay. Okay. You are now prone inside a burial niche.
I don't know if that was helpful.
Do I hear something coming, or like, or see something coming?
Maybe a perception check.
That's mean.
16. The humming just seems to have stopped. You hear the scraping of like wood against the wall, and then you hear as something starts to come down the hall.
Yeah,
towards you.
I'm shaking my head, and I like at the party, and I duck behind like one of the. I guess if it's a cave, there's probably like a little bit of a wall that kind of sticks out. I'm gonna duck behind that because I'm a slender boy.
All right.
Is this like, have you seen Inglorious Bastards when I forget? I think Eli Roth plays the character, the Bear Jew,
The bear
Uh,
Jew.
Oh yeah.
where he's in that tunnel and he's hitting like the bat against the wall.
Yeah, it's a little like that.
Yeah, I figured as
It
much.
doesn't seem intentional. It just seemed like something to you, Drakiel. It seemed like something got picked up.
And it's getting dragged by accident
And
because he doesn't want to pick it up. I got you, boo boo.
I put on
What are we doing?
my greatest
don't
smile.
mention that yet. So you put on a smile. Does anybody else hide?
Well, me
Um,
and me, Kath are hidden.
I mean, there's really like, well, where am I gonna hide?
Okay, so I need stealth checks from Niketh and
Yeah.
Drakiel.
all right.
Niketh, you dove into a niche, so you can do yours with advantage.
Okay.
Boo.
Well, that's a 21. 21.
That's a 15.
15? Okay. Coming in, carrying the spear, is this just it looks like an oversized human with gangly limbs and an elongated face. It doesn't look like any giant I believe any of you have ever seen. but it's carrying a big spear. It's a large creature, and it just kind of looks around, and then it looks at you, Joe, and you, Losalif, and goes, "Why are you in Doug's home?"
Hello, Doug. We came here as, how do you say?
I really like that name.
Yeah, Doug. Doug is a great name.
Sorry.
We were sent
Yeah,
as you can say, ambassadors of Good Mead. And, Good Mead is named so because of its good mead. It is the #1 export.
Yes, mead, very good. Perfect for date night.
Yes,
for date night?
Date
Do
night.
you have pictures of your date night?
Don't have picture.
Oh.
Dog, not painter.
They'll go on blind date.
Well, that's a great.
Would Doug like a picture of date?
No date. Date Doug's wife.
No date.
We have much sex.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Good.
Oh, that's great. So
Date night mean baby.
So you're trying to make you're trying to get her pregnant.
No, pregnant.
Oh.
No.
No baby.
Dad, have you thought
One
of
baby?
One baby.
Doug want baby.
But you've tried and tried.
Who are?
Oh.
He points his spear at you.
Yeah, no, like he said, we're the ambassadors of Good Mead. We're trying to figure out.
Good mead hurt Doug. Good mead mean. Good mead no share good mead.
But that's because you need to purchase it, Doug.
No purchase, take. Me bigger. Me take.
But
Well, Doug, out here in the wilderness, those are the rules. The bigger beast takes the goods. All right, but there are more civilized or organized places in this world
good
where
catch.
people exchange goods or services for other goods and services, and that good meat is.
You bore Doug.
Okay,
Doug, all I gotta say, Doug, is that
you could make spear.
You could make a contribution to the town, and then you would have a means of procuring more mead. Safely.
Persuasion check. Disadvantage.
I definitely cast guidance on myself as I do this, by the way.
Okay.
Where's my 4? Persuasion 2.
To be fair, I think that only works on one of your rolls.
Doesn't it just add?
Yeah, it just adds.
Yeah. That's a d4.
That's a 13.
Aaron just said, way to try and not die, Calvin.
Saw that, I was like, fucking
Manly man,
Aaron.
you get inspiration.
You can give it to one player.
You can give it to
monster.
one player. Anyway. So with a 13, he just says, "You leave now, before Gog get here."
Dog?
Dog?
Gog.
Dog. Is dog wife?
Hey, leave now.
All right, man. Listen up, all right? We have backup somewhere in this cave, okay? All right? So you make any crazy moves, we're going to come and get you, all right? We have the upper hand. No, listen to me. Don't talk. Don't say anything. Listen to me. I talk to you.
With like 1920s mob boss.
Inspiration to Myles. He's making power moves.
Yeah.
All right, Myles. At this point, I need you to roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. Well, that's a 24.
You go. You bring warriors to my cave?
Yeah, man. Look,
Leave now! All warriors leave! Ruin date night!
We got, look, I got a little, we got to discuss this, man. Listen, we were sent here by good meat, all right? You can't just you can't just traipse into town, murdering people and stealing their meat. We got to come up with some agreement here before we leave, all right? I want you to have a great date night, okay? All right? I want you to have wonderful babies. I want you...
Date night without lots of mead. And he just kind of like, still afraid of you, just like holding his spear, he runs back into the cave.
Oh, he's gone now. Well,
Unless someone casts Hold Person or Hold Monster on him.
Can I could do command.
Let's just oversalt the meat.
Just oversalt the meat. Let's just take...
Wait. Niketh, do you have any poisons?
No, what's that?
Oh. Huh. I wonder. I'm trying to think. Maybe we could let them have date night, and we just poison the meat. And we don't even have to put ourselves in danger.
I'm changing the title of the stream real quick.
Make poisons with an herbalism kit? I don't have one, but I know how to use it.
I think so. I'm pretty good at finding natural ingredients. I bet I could find a good poisonous mushroom or something. I'm gonna go... Should we do this? I think this makes a lot of sense.
No, herbalism kits are just for remedies and potions.
Well, it is a remedy. It is a potion, technically. I mean, if you think about it.
No, I think there's also a poisoner's kit.
Yeah, there is.
They're two different things.
You're shitting me.
No. I can make healing potions, though. Apparently. I don't know how that works.
Damn.
I don't feel like we should ruin this man's date night, per se.
But, like, if we kill them through the food, you know?
But we could just take the meat. Or we could just leave a war. Joe could leave a warning, letting them know that if they try to steal the meat again, Joe will rip their heads off.
Yeah, he is scared of me.
We can't... Can we really go back to the town, like, with only words?
You want us to come back with his head?
Yeah.
We gotta figure out a way of, like... Personally, no. But I don't think he's leaving us many choices. Maybe we talk to the wife.
What? No.
That'll go well.
Look,
I think
we did try to talk to him for quite some time. He seems to not be budging on his...
Well, we definitely shouldn't stay right where we are.
That's true. So we could just go after him and murder him now. Or we can murder him later.
Or we could try to have some kind of wacky hijink where we try to ruin date night and get his wife to leave so that he doesn't have any reason to stick around.
You know what? I like that.
Wouldn't he just want to get drunk and forget that then? Wouldn't that cause more mead stealing?
Yeah, but then there'd only be one of them.
Ruin date night. I think we just... I agree with Niketh, actually, on this one.
Oh, I was being sarcastic. I think we should just murder them.
No, I think it's the right choice here.
I like this, like, the sitcom idea. We have to come up with some elaborate plan, all right, to get them to leave town, maybe. Leave the area, maybe There's some
Irma, I don't want any part of this. I still have a girlfriend out there someplace.
You keep mentioning this girlfriend, but we've never seen the girlfriend.
How long have I known you, Losalif?
I'm just pointing it out. It's been a solid week now.
yeah.
A week in the middle of this hellish ice-scape. Yeah, sure.
Prefers majority of Icewind Dale together.
What, Joe?
Where does this girlfriend of yours live? Canada?
The far-off land of Canada.
No, last I heard she was in Cardinival.
So Canada.
Well, I intend to be going there if you guys want to come with me.
All right, fucking bet.
How much gold do you want to lay on this to see if you're actually, if she's actually real?
Isn't there something else there? Isn't there like a dinosaur there?
No, that's back in a
Are
different
you
area.
guys still in the cave?
Yes. There are wizards who killed some adventurers in East Haven. Drakiel pulls out his notebook in the middle of the
missing
cave.
speaker. Their speaker is missing. And there's some kind of castle there.
Right.
That's my
Yeah.
notes. Cannonball. Castle, missing speaker, question mark?
All right. Okay, so are we doing the hijinks or are we going deeper to kill?
Again, staying here is the worst plan.
Okay. So I guess the option is we should go deeper. We should kill this man.
Yes, Joe.
It's a little much. Maybe. Let's just talk to him again, and if he wants to roll initiative, we'll roll initiative.
Oh,
All right.
man, I
You
got a
two can
second
talk to
round.
him. Joe and I will hide this time. Maybe. Joe maybe will hide.
I would like to talk to him again. Maybe I could reason with him. I always like to think I can reason with people. You know, violence is always my last resort, as of right now.
Sure.
At least until Joe breaks his oath. All right, let's keep going.
Oath of Vengeance.
Somehow you break the oath of vengeance.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You're just sitting in this cave?
We're gonna
going
go down
deeper.
the hallway he just ran through.
Okay, so you run down the hall.
Always.
I just want to say that this room marked on the map is called Doug is Here.
Law.
A natural tunnel bisects a ring-shaped excavation in this area, which was once an additional burial chamber. Yeah. So it looks like just a broader burial chamber that's like in the shape of a ring. You see paths going north, up like a set of stairs, and then you hear and see that flickering fire coming from the right, and then from the left you see a stream heading down the cave.
Do you guys know which way it went?
I want to go up the stairs.
Up the stairs?
Up the stairs.
Do we split the party?
That doesn't sound like a great
No,
idea.
we're not splitting the party. That's a dumb move. No one should ever do that in this game that we're playing that we call life. Anyway.
This is
Sometimes it's fun.
Scooby-Doo.
Anyway.
Okay. So you
Let's
head
go
up.
up.
Yeah, we're going up the stairs.
The steps climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow, natural exits in the east and west walls. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains across a perilous tundra.
Boning slab, got it.
Doesn't appear to be a slab. It appears that there's a slab on top of something.
Is there a way of like of me discerning the drawings on the wall to like make up anything, or
I was gonna ask if I could discern any religious significance.
Sure. You can make me a religion check. And what are you trying to find out, right?
I sort of want to know what they're like thinking about the map, right? Where what mountains they crossed and like what area they came from. This tribe came from.
Sure. Make me a history or investigation, your choice.
Dope. How about not a nature?
Nature will give you something else.
All right, then we're not going to deal with that.
Yeah, does this look like a sarcophagus?
Roll a 7.
Yes.
It does.
That's an 11.
Okay, 7. No clue. It just looks like a tomb of some sort. 11. You don't know where they came from, but you can tell from the pictographs they appear to be humanoid. They actually kind of the clothes they're wearing kind of remind you of your own. And you get kind of a sense of like belonging with them.
Okay. I don't think this cave actually belonged to this guy before. Then again, I guess his bones couldn't really fit in those tomb holes.
Oh, he's pretty big.
He is
He's a
pretty
giant.
big.
Anyone for some tomb raiding? I look at Joe.
Hey, call me Lara Croft.
Why?
All right, let's flip off two.
Because I like to raid. Lara Croft, she was I don't know, an archaeologist that I met
Oh.
back in my days of working as a elite knight of the Warriors of Astadia. You know, it's a long story. I can't get into it. I met her. We had a fling. She left to do some other stuff.
Where she
I
live,
try to
Joe?
forget about it, but
Where
it's
she
always in
live, Joe? Does she live in Canada, Joe?
Cannibal Joe?
Losalif, you have inspiration.
mind.
Oh god. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Joe and I are opening that tomb.
I'll watch the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Produce flame.
Make me athletics checks,
Both of us?
both of you.
Okay.
A candle has burnt out.
I don't know if
22.
I like that face.
Ooh. Okay, so with a 22 and a nat 1.
Oh,
Like,
good.
we're lifting it, and I'm like, I got it, my hand. So, fuck, I lost it. We just break the top.
No, you like push it off, but like Drakiel, you overextend yourself and fall into it. And you fall onto this like mummified corpse of what appears to be a human woman. Clutched in this woman's left hand is a pearl, like a big pearl about the size of a baseball. And the right hand is a wand.
Is there any writings on the fucking lid?
No.
Great.
Nothing like a close look.
And as the slab hits the ground with a slam, the slam reverberates throughout the entire cavern.
That can't be good.
Well, let's
Anybody
take the
got
wand. Let's take the wand and the orb while we can. Maybe this mummy and the giants can fight each other.
Hey, yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
I'll take those things
You take them?
and climb out if I can.
As you take them,
Okay.
the hands kind of fall limp, and then they both grab your arms, and it just gazes into your eyes, and you just hear this strange language that only Losalif understands.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's druidic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Druidcraft. Yeah.
And it hears, "May your nightmares be long." And then it collapses again, letting go of you.
Oh, that's convenient.
That was
Man,
weird.
you know, we probably, after what she just said, I think we should have just had Niketh fucking take him.
What'd she say?
You guys didn't understand?
No, I
thought
don't.
that-
I don't.
I thought that
don't
was
know
just
that
common.
No, I don't understand. I don't know
You
that
know that's not common.
language.
Oh, it sounded like common in my ears. Sorry. Weird magic shit. All right. No, it just said, may your nightmares be long.
Oh.
Rare.
Nothing specific.
Nope, that's it.
You don't know. You have a pearl and a wand.
Can I look closely at it and discern?
Make me an arcana check for each of them.
Boy.
We should
Let's
do
do
this
it.
Wait, can I
later.
do Arcana / history maybe?
Proficiency, sure.
Regan's making the check.
There's
Okay.
a giant coming right this way. We
Bum,
should
bum,
do this
bum. 16 for the pearl.
later.
This is a great fighting
And a
arena.
dirty 20 for the wand.
Okay, so you can't identify the pearl, although you feel like a large amount of power coming from it. It feels like it almost invigorates you as you carry it. You feel like you'd have to attune to it to know more. And the wand you recognize as a very old design of something called a Wand of the War Mage.
Neat.
Interesting.
Ooh,
What's it do?
You know that wands of the War Mage were used in war. They're used and they make your like targeted spell attacks a bit more accurate.
Ooh. This one's mine.
They kind of make your spells start to seek things a bit.
Ooh, spoopy. Does anyone want this thing? It's shiny. I'll hold on to it. If none of you guys are interested, but
I really have
Hold
no
on to
use.
I think it looks magical. I think maybe my spells could benefit. Who knows? I take said orb.
Oh, you.
Okay, where to next?
You
Ow.
hear you guys hear like as this is happening, you hear a boom, 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 from the east entrance of this room. It's a kind of small entrance, and you just like hear coming through it. Doug, you there? It me, friend. Are you there? Is Gog here?
Should we answer?
Is that a third fucking giant?
the actor feet.
Show Candle took the actor feat. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Joe Candle's the
You're
actor.
welcome. I'm gonna keep
imitate-
writing.
I imitate Doug.
Yeah,
You can.
Okay, I will.
you spoke to him
imitate
for more
Doug.
than a minute. You got this. I touch him and I cast guidance on Joe.
Yes, it's me, darling. It's Doug.
No, it's a friend. It's a friend. It's not dog.
What? No, it is Doug. It's me, Doug. Don't
Doug's
come in
friend.
here.
Doug's friend. God.
No,
Doug's
the person.
friend.
The other one is Doug's friend.
Doug's friend Steve. Doug's friend Steve is here. Don't come in. I'm naked.
From State Farm.
Okay, that was bad enough that even though you get advantage, you would have gotten disadvantage to make me a straight deception roll.
God damn it. Plus a D4.
Before.
Awesome. Do I make that at disadvantage or?
It's a straight roll. Normally you would make that with advantage, but it was so bad that you're just making a straight roll.
What was
Plus a
that one
D4?
called?
Yeah.
Whenever you try and pretend to be someone else, Myles, you have advantage.
Gotcha.
But you don't have advantage now.
A 16.
16? Yeah, he's like, oh,
I don't know whose friend Steve is. I just friend. Okay.
And he just you just hear thump thump.
I just sit here guard mead.
Ah!
There's a maid here.
Ah!
Am I still pretending?
I don't know.
I think
Do we
he's
do we ask him to move a cask of mead to the kitchen?
+1.
Try asking him to move some mead to the kitchen, just to ask for some help.
Could we ask him to move it farther than that?
Realistically, I don't think so.
I mean, couldn't we convince him to just take the mead back to good mead?
Oh, I think that might be pushing it.
Oh. Because at some point we're gonna have to carry this mead.
No, once
Why
we
not?
slay them, we'll bring a cart or something.
I thought we were trying to do this non-lethally.
We're trying to do this non-lethally, but there's 3 of them now.
It's not
When
going
Drakiel
well.
whispers, he just sounds like he's talking. So this isn't working.
Ask him to move one of the casks so we can get the fuck out of here. Or move deeper in. Maybe we just move deeper in.
Yeah,
Ask
let's
him
just
to
keep
look
looking
for
around.
his friend.
What?
Ask him to go look for what was the first tall man's name?
Doug.
Doug?
Doug.
Yeah, ask him to go look for Doug for you.
He thinks
I'm
we're
sending
Doug.
you guys an image of this cave so you
Perfect.
can look at it.
Great.
He thinks
At
we're
this
Doug.
point.
No, he doesn't. He thinks we're Steve.
No, yeah.
I think it's our Jake from State Farm.
Hold on.
You are in that room with the stone slab near the top. And you're talking through a hole in the wall to the east.
The east.
Great.
So
Good,
there's
good,
two
good,
other
great.
exits in this.
Yeah, you
Right.
came from the
There
south.
is. Cool.
All right, so I'll
Let's
tell
sneak out the
him.
back, Jack.
Should we sneak out? Should I say anything to him, or should we just sneak out?
Let's just fucking go.
All right, let's just go. Let's get out of
Okay.
Let's go out the door, the one we haven't explored yet.
here. Okay.
So you're not saying anything to him?
No.
You walk into that room to your left.
And
There's
we
Doug.
all immediately die. Game
Sounds
over.
about right.
The frozen stream ends at a 7-foot deep frozen pool at the back of a dark cave. Trapped beneath the pool's ice is a stone statue of a smiling young man, naked except for a well-placed oak leaf, with his face turned towards the sky.
Is that David?
Is this a religious item?
Make me a religion check.
That's a 21.
This is a depiction of Sylvanus, the god of nature. The oak leaf is his holy symbol.
Yeah, well, it's obviously not that holy. Can't see anything through it.
Yeah, that's our boy Sylvanus.
Sylvanus. I don't know who that is.
Maybe if we pull him out, maybe it'll help us with the whole, ice witch thing.
You think so?
Maybe. I mean, Sylvanus, at least physically, is trapped under ice. What if we brought him over ice?
It's just a statue.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. The religion is weird, man.
Well,
Anything can be magical
Religion
Or-
do
or-
be
or-
weird.
or result in magic.
I say go for it.
Later though, we still got the giant problem.
Yeah, we
still
should.
a bunch of giants.
But we're here now.
It's not like we're
That
not
is
going to come
also
back.
Are we gonna come back?
Plans keep getting worse and worse.
Can I shape water to move ice?
You can. You can melt it and then move it. Yes.
So I can use shape water just a little bit more time to melt and move it.
Yes.
Because you can use it to freeze things. I just
What
wanna
do
know.
you try to do?
I was asking if I could use the spell to do that.
What do you try to do?
Party, what do we want to do?
Let's just go for it. Let's do the.
All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Be
All right.
dumb. All right, Drakiel's gonna
So
just kinda...
I produce flame and I start to melt the ice for Drakiel.
And Drakiel's just gonna pull up the water and just kind of push it to the side. Oh God.
Okay.
What did you roll? Why did you laugh?
So as you melt the water, and move it a little bit, you hear stomping from like far off in the cave, going away from you. Like it came close to you, but then it just moved away. You rolled a nat 1 on a perception check.
Great.
So as you start to melt the water, Drakiel and Losalif, give me Arcana checks.
Yee. Ooh, 21.
21.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Losalif, you detect the statue radiating an aura of abjuration magic.
Yes.
And you feel that too, Drakiel, but you also feel that the statue's affecting this water somehow. And the water seems to shimmer and glow.
Duration magic do again?
It's like shielding magic.
Shielding magic. Ooh.
Warding. Yeah.
Do we want to keep going?
Or do we lick it?
I splashed some on Joe, considering he's missing 2 hit points.
The water feels curiously warm.
Ooh.
And very, very nice, but nothing happens.
That feels warm and very, very nice, but I don't think
I take a handful and like sip a little.
Slip.
You sip a little, and you gain the benefit of a greater restoration spell.
Not do anything? Do you have anything to restore?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Can we
But
take
I
You
feel
just
really
feel
fucking
restored. You feel really, really great.
Good. Losalif, anything happen?
Wow, I'm like rejuvenated. I am greatly restored.
Oh, shit. I have an empty wineskin. I'm gonna fill it with this water.
Filling the wineskin?
Yeah.
Do I?
Because I have a flask, but I also picked up an empty,
Yeah,
at
I
that
have a
point.
water skin. I'm gonna fill that up too.
All right.
I mean, the statue is the thing. All right, well, yeah, can't hurt.
The statue touched the water. Has to work, right?
I guess we'll see.
You're able to get 3 servings in your wineskin.
Ooh.
And Losalif, you're only able to get 1.
God, son of a nugget.
Come in handy for when we have a horrible amount of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Joe tries to lose more fingers.
And with that, I think it's time for us to take our 10-minute break.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then we'll continue digging out the statue.
All right.
Take the statue with us.
All right. See everybody in 10 minutes at 12.
Get in whatever lake we need it in.
15.
Alrighty.
See y'all in 10.
Woo! Does Chad have any questions? Because pretty sure we're not at the 10 minutes yet. But I'm here alone and I can sabotage everybody. No chat questions tonight?
Oh!
Oh. Myles is now James. Will is now Myles.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh,
Favorite
oh.
Italian food. Favorite Italian food. Oh, that has to be a good fettuccine with a
Penne on vodka.
Ooh.
with a oh my gosh, I can never pronounce this word right. Borgesia sauce? I don't know, it's that spicy red sauce. Fucking delicious.
I'm a shrimp scampi man myself.
Scrimp
Oh,
scampi.
seared scallops with penne. That's also
What is everybody's favorite noodle?
fettuccine.
Penne.
Unless you're including tortellini as a whole noodle rather than just
I don't.
Shells.
okay.
I'm a penne man myself.
Penne's great.
I like gnocchi, but if you're asking my favorite noodle, it's shout out to the hand pulled noodle up in Harlem, which is a Chinese restaurant that makes hand pulled ribbon noodles.
Support your local businesses.
And
It's in these
oh
trying
my God.
times.
there's nothing better.
You want to talk?
So good.
So, I don't know if anybody has like tested out the Iris dating app yet, but basically it doesn't care about your location, but it does request that you like put in where's your favorite place to get drinks, right? My favorite place is the Booby Trap in Bushwick.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite place in the world.
So
just
you've probably
bright
been
pink
having some
fluorescent.
trouble getting dates recently.
No. It's listed as explicit content and not allowed on their
Booby
site.
trap.
So like I had to actively like start Googling random bars in Bushwick because I don't really go to any other one. I don't care to go to any other one.
That's funny. The booby trap, huh?
Oh, it's so
I
awesome.
remember.
They run bingo nights
Okay.
pre-COVID. Bingo nights on Tuesday night, and it's 50% of the time it's hosted by a drag queen, and everybody around there, like their tables, are those tables where they have the board game and then epoxy covered, so you can go up to the bar and ask for the pieces, and you can play like Monopoly, or you can play Sorry, or you can play Candyland.
Nice.
That's
While you're
fun.
drinking and playing bingo. It's so much fun.
All right. So, welcome back, everyone. You're in a cave full of lukewarm water with a smiling man in it.
Let's keep digging.
Let's get him out.
We want to get the statue out?
Yeah, we want to get the statue out.
I'll watch the door, I guess.
All right.
Thanks,
so you
Kneecap.
just kind of lift the statue out with your shape water, and just kind of deposit on the side. At which point, the water immediately just kind of becomes cold.
Does it do anything to the rest of the area?
Well, you see, well, no, you see little bits of like vegetation start to grow up around where it's like sitting in the soil.
But it's
Should we
left the
pull the
statue.
statue out?
Well-
What was that, Regan?
Should we pull the statue out?
You already did.
Yeah, that's what he's
Oh,
saying.
okay.
we did.
I thought
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
more. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's now
Um,
vegetation kind of growing around where it sits in the soil.
Is it like continuously growing? It's not like it like grows a little bit and then stops.
It It's like little bits of grass kind of form around it, and some vines kind of embrace it. But it's not like continuously growing out of control.
And it doesn't look like there's any like berries.
No.
How big is this statue?
Yeah, maybe we could take it back to
It's about
town.
10 feet tall.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
So we probably can't take it with us.
Maybe we
There's
just
a-
do we just throw it back in the water? I feel like that's more beneficial to people.
But if we took it to Good Mead, maybe they could pour water over it, collect the water, and use it to water their crops, which could help produce more meat. I don't know. I'm stretching.
You're stretching really hard here, but I do agree. I think the statue does need to end in a city that we like.
Well, we still have a giant to maybe kill.
3 now.
Yeah, 3 now. And we probably don't want to lug a statue around with us.
Right.
How we do that?
You could drop the statue on one of them.
We could do that.
Nikath? No, hang on. Nikath, I would like you to get far enough up in the air where you can drop a statue on top of a giant.
That's a good point. Joe would have to do it.
Yeah, I could, I don't know, is there like a ledge I can climb on top of? And I can just
I don't know.
stand and
Joe,
wait?
have you seen a ledge in this cave?
No, I have not seen a ledge, so I guess not. So I guess we leave the statue here, unless...
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait a second. Doesn't this pool like flow out of here?
Yeah,
Oh,
it flows
yeah.
into a stream that goes out.
Yeah, but I thought the stream was frozen.
They're definitely
was.
already making their mead with this water. That's,
Is that
right.
why it's so? Is that why it's so good?
that's gotta be it, right?
Maybe we should.
Put the statue
the-
back in the water.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go back.
You're just gonna shove the statue back in the water. It like floats down, lands on its head, and the pool starts kind of glowing again, and quickly freezes back up.
Sorry, buddy. We'll come back for you.
His like perfectly sculpted ass is just all that you see as it like sinks into the bottom.
Thick.
PHICCCCCC.
All right.
So we gonna murder
Right.
anybody tonight, or should I?
Yeah. No, I think.
Should I go?
No, I think we should definitely murder someone tonight. Apparently.
Kneecap seems a little eager to kill something, so I guess we have to.
All right, so where do you guys go?
Actually, we could probably start off with maybe some. If like all of them get into the same cave, because here's the deal, right? Doug's friend has shown up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's date night.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to a guy when it's date night, but his bro is here?
I don't know.
They're going to
Performance?
start fighting with each other. It's
Oh.
going to be real easy for us to get a surprise attack in and whittle them down a little bit.
You're so sure they're going to be fighting each other?
Not like fighting, like yelling at each other or like disappointed with each other.
About what?
That his attention isn't fully on the date night, Joe.
Wait, what? Oh. Wait, why wouldn't his attention be on the date night?
Because the bro is here.
But how do you know? So he'd rather be hanging out with his bro than his lady?
It's a weird speculation.
Just saying.
Is
So
that
there's gonna be
something
3
you would
giants,
know?
is what you're saying.
I mean, I guess there could be a chance of a 3-way.
Thank you, Druba. Thank you for that.
Well, the bro is guarding the mead, so he's busy. He's preoccupied.
I guess. We We can also just wait till they're eating and then surprise them.
Or till they're drunk.
Or until they're
Take
drunk.
one of them.
Or
We could
wait
take one of them.
till they go to bed. You know, we could just keep prolonging this.
I don't know.
What sounds more fun? Waiting until they go to bed to kill them? Or
Rolling a
waiting until
perception
they're
check.
drunk to kill them? Or just tracking them down and killing them right now?
Happy Veerbeeg Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yeah. It's date night.
Um,
I
Honestly-
feel like we should take out the friend and take his head and get the town because of that.
And say that it's all done.
I mean,
And then Joe can be speaker of the town until Doug comes back. And everyone knows that we lied.
yeah.
we didn't see more than one troll at a time.
Who's to say they're different trolls?
Uh-huh.
A troll. It wasn't a troll.
Well,
Oh, giant.
It
yeah.
wasn't a giant either. No one made a check.
Oh,
You're
Well-
shitting me.
But if I'm to be speaker of if I'm supposed to be speaker of this, if I'm to
The house.
be
Speaker
speaker,
of the house. I'm to Pelosi up this bitch.
if I'm to be speaker, I really don't want to deal with this problem later on. I'd rather come into the position, clean of any drama.
Just a large dude, Druba says.
just a large. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess, are we just going to start hunting them down one at a time?
Let's hunt them down. Let's do it. Let's go. We
All
know,
right.
Time to go.
we know where one of them is.
Try not to break the cask.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Kath, do you want to, go in and, make a surprise shoot, And then,
Oh.
guide him into the tomb room?
I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Alright. So where are you going?
We're going back to the tomb room.
Right, with the witch, where we got the wand.
Okay. As you walk in here, you hear a conversation coming through that hole where you were talking, and you hear Doug's voice saying, "No, friend. It's just me, Doug. There is no Steve here." And the other one's like,
But I heard Steve, and Steve said he was friend.
"No, it was intruders. They're still here."
Kill?
Come anywhere near me, yes. What do you do?
Wait for Doug to walk off.
Yeah, let's wait for Doug to get
Yeah.
out of here.
I want
Yeah.
to wait for him to leave.
Rock, paper, scissors?
But Doug's dick. Why are we trying to kill the other friend?
He's guarding the mead.
We don't take the mead back. We just have to keep them from continuing to take mead.
I know, but how are you going to do that?
Well, we know that Doug's the one stealing the mead, so if we have to kill anybody, we kill him, right?
But there's still two left, and they like the mead as much as Doug, I presume. So they would just continue to.
They'd
They
risk
would
their
go-
life after seeing what happened to the person who just died from stealing mead. Would you risk your life for a good ale?
No, I
mean,
guess
if I
that's...
felt. Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'll try to convince this one to leave.
What? How?
By convincing him that I'm God.
You know what? You know what?
Okay.
I like this. I like this. I
will
think.
let you do that.
Yeah. Go
I'll
on.
allow it.
And I get
I'll allow it.
get right up to the doorway, and I make telepathic contact with the friend.
Left.
Tapping
After
guidance.
yeah, waiting for Doug to leave first.
Doug, have you moved into the room?
No.
No.
No. I don't think I
You
need
just
to see
hear-
him. I don't
Okay.
think.
You hear a
Yeah, as long as I'm within range.
and then you hear coming from that room.
Hey, what was his name?
I don't remember. I don't remember what his name was.
Shit. Oh, whatever. I make a brain link, and I whisper, "Large one."
My name not large one, my name friend. Who in brain?
And he says
His
this
name
out
is
loud,
just
and you
friend.
just hear Doug go,
Friend, shut up. It's date night. I told you be quiet.
Friend, talk
Friend's
to me.
not supposed to
with-
be here.
Talk to me in your mind. You don't need to speak out loud.
Why I speak?
he says out loud.
Friend, I am the Frost Maiden. Doug, stealing this mead is wrong. You deserve only the cold.
Get out of head,
I will leave.
Frost woman.
And you hear a boom. He takes damage.
Good. I will leave you alone if you leave Doug.
Make me a deception check.
Yeah.
With guidance. With guidance.
With guidance.
No, it's too late. I'm
No,
not
I
letting
can't-
you
no,
do
I
that
can't-
No,
anymore.
you guys
You-
got
no.
it earlier.
I casted it
He
on
still
him.
has guidance?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
hasn't made the roll yet.
That's for.
You cast it on yourself, though.
No, he cast it on.
No, it's whatever I touch.
Okay, you cast it on
Yeah,
him
yeah.
earlier? Alright.
Yeah. I cast it on him before he started. Before he
Mind
cast
linking.
the mind link.
Okay, just for the future, you gotta call guidance before a
He
roll
did,
is
he
asked
did.
for.
I did.
Yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
hear it.
Alright.
He did it when I started the conversation.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said touch guidance. Sorry, I should have
Okay,
made that
okay.
more.
No worries. I just don't hear things.
That's a 16.
Doug, the Frost woman is telling me to leave. So I'm gonna go.
And he's like, I suppose that's fine. When Gog gets here, just be in trees away from the place when we do hanky panky. It's going to be loud. And you hear him just kind of stumble down the hall.
There we go.
Hey, good work, Kneecap.
You guys think friend was already drunk?
Oh.
I mean, maybe. Or maybe he was just stupid.
Yeah, probably.
You do get the sense that Doug is a lot smarter than Friend is.
I mean, Doug has a real name.
Doug has a home.
Well, should we go get him?
Let's go get him.
He's
He's
alone.
alone.
Yeah,
All
let's try not to break any cask.
Let's go get him, partner.
Partner. Should we give him the old, should we try to surround him?
I think.
Yes, we'll form a makeshift circle around him. From all points. I'll stand behind him.
I was just gonna say maybe I just throw in a good old, flaming sphere right off the start.
Sounds good to me.
Just want to get a
All right.
nice surprise.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
I'd be surprised by a flame spear.
Sphere,
Nice.
sphere, a circle.
Spear.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay,
while you do
I heard
that,
sphere.
I'll come from another cave entrance, and I'll try to get him from behind.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. How long do you think you... I guess you could just mind link and tell us when you're in position.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll take.
All right.
I'll take Losalif and Drakiel, and for an hour we can talk in our brains.
All right. So, Nikath, are you going through the cave back to the bonfire room?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna sneak around, down the stairs
Make me a stealth check.
and around to the other side.
Make me a stealth check.
Okay, that's a 14.
As you are sneaking around, you just duck around that corner because you hear nothing, and then you run square into this huge, corpulent ogre carrying a massive club. And it just kind of looks down at you as it scratches its belly, and it goes, "Who are you?"
I'm...
Lady,
I didn't hear any of that.
how did you...
He goes,
Wait! You frost lady! You and friend head! Smash!
"Roll initiative, please."
Ah! Didn't he leave?
He was on his way out,
Oh, what
and
the
he got
hell?
lost. He didn't remember which way to go.
I didn't remember which way to go.
These two guys are roommates, and he's kicking them out for Valentine's Day.
All right, initiative's over 20. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
God.
Oh no! 10 to 5.
7.
8.
6.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's nice knowing you, Nika.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so who had 8?
That was me.
Seven.
So fucked.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Will, can you
who had
see me?
6?
I had 6.
Oh, let me refresh. Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
So, this ogre roars at you, and Doug just stands up, and he's going to start running down the hall that direction, towards Niketh, leaving the meat room. But it is now Friend's turn, and Friend smash.
Yep. Yes, he does.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You take 9 bludgeoning damage as it just smacks you into the wall
Owie.
with its club. Great. That's its turn. Neekath, it's your turn.
I'm
You see Doug kind of come around the corner, and he's looking at you with his spear, and he's just wearing his nicest leather jerkin.
I'll take a bonus action to disengage. I'll start to hoof it back in the direction I came, and over my shoulder I'll throw a little knifey knife.
All right.
That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, 17. For 7 points of psychic damage. And as I run, I'm messaging in the in the group chat. I found friend. Friend found me. Friend found me. Friend found me.
All right, Drakiel.
Can I see Neekath at this point?
Yeah, he basically had enough room to come around the corner.
All right, can I move over that way and see friend and everyone coming that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll. That might hit. That's a 16.
So you had to move to where Neekath is right now, and you have direct line of sight to them.
Yeah, it's fine. Scorching Ray has that kind of reach.
Sure.
Like, want to do this? Sorry, bro. And just form some fire and poof, poof, poof at knees. We're gonna go for kneecaps.
On who?
2 on the closer one, friend, and 1 on the further one.
2 on friend, 1 on poor Doug.
Yeah, so that was a. Am I rolling to hit with all of these?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a 15. Oh, I'm sorry, 16. That's a 14. And there we go. That's a dirty 20.
All right, all of them hit.
Beautiful. Great. Wunderbar. All got cracked. 3 fire. Second is 8. And then the one on Doug is 4.
That's 3, 8, and 4. You said.
Mhm.
Right. You just like burn friend really badly. And he kind of shrugs it off. But he kind of roars in pain. And then what was the last one? What was the last damage roll?
4.
And you just kind of singe Doug's jerkin, and he immediately just like puts it out, and he goes, "You ruined date night!" And he pulls his spear, and he starts charging at you. All right, Joe.
It's Joe's turn.
They're about 60 feet from you at this point.
60 feet. I can see them?
You can't see them. I'm just kind of, for the sake of metagaming, so you know where you are. You'd have to move 30 feet to be within 30 feet of them.
Gotcha. So I'm like around a corner. So
yeah. You hear this happening.
Okay. I will run around the corner and who's like once I'm turning, who's closest to me?
That'd be
or does that
friend,
matter?
Right?
Friend is slightly closer. He's like 10 feet closer than Doug is.
Okay. I'm gonna go for friend's kneecaps as well with my great axe.
Okay.
I don't to do that.
Yeah, you're not close enough to do that. Actually, yeah, you're
Oh, I'm not
still
close enough to
30. You can move 30 feet.
Oh.
So you've moved 30 feet towards him, and you're still 30 feet away.
Oh, I'm still 30 feet. Oh, okay. In that case, I will throw a javelin.
All right, go for it.
That's an 8 to hit.
Somehow you just whiff it and go right by him. Losalif.
Happens to everybody.
I'm gonna poke my head out around the corner with one hand and just say, Joe, don't miss again. And I cast Fairy Fire around the two giants, or ogres, or whatever they are.
Word.
So they need to...
They both fail.
Sweet. Thank you for doing that.
So you have advantage on attack rolls against them.
Yep.
All attack rolls?
Yes.
Alright.
And I back up.
They just light up in kind of this pinkish light,
Yeah.
and you can feel magic energy kind of being drawn toward them.
Yep. And then I back into the room.
Okay. Great. Top of the round. It's Doug's turn. He's going to move 40 feet. And he is going to be within spearing range of Joe. And he's going to spear you.
I'm gonna spear you.
Alright, so one of those is a 9 to hit. And the other one is a 22.
Two hits. Well, of course.
The spear is massive, and it just kind of goes like right through your side. As you take 26 piercing damage.
What the
Perfect.
Fuck, what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
That was 3d8. And 2 of those were 8s.
Plus his strength modifier.
Plus the strength modifier.
And proficiency bonus.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And that was his turn, and then Friend is going to move slightly slower. And he's going to show up like just short of he's gonna show up just short of Niketh by about like 10 feet. And he's just gonna pick up a barrel at the side and just throw it at you. And that is a fuck, I'm rolling low, I'm sorry. That's a 20-something to hit.
Yep.
For 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As it just, like, slams against you.
Ouchie wawa.
Niketh, your turn.
Okay. So, is Joe's in melee range of one of them, yeah?
He's within 10 feet, and that spear is reaching 10 feet.
Fucking Christ. Ugh.
You're staying behind him.
Yeah, but that doesn't help. that doesn't fit the requirements I need it to. I'm gonna use Joe as cover.
With his 8 hit points.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not doing much better. And I'll ready an action that if anyone gets within, if either of them get within 5 feet of a party member, they're getting a knife. And then, yeah, bonus action, I'll restore one of my psychic dice, and that's it. That's my turn.
Drakiel.
That's what I got.
How close is he to me now?
He is about 15 feet from you.
Great! That's far. I want to see something. I want to see if these things are not vulnerable, but how they fare against. Where's my spells? Not Ray of Frost. Is it Ray of Frost? No, it's the other one. Frostbite. Shit. Sorry. I'm gonna use my action and I'm going to Frostbite the Frostbite friend who is on Joe.
Yes.
Uh
That slows him down, right? If he fails.
yes, that slows him down if he fails. Let me see if it is a fail or not. I think it might be an attack. Hold on. No, it is a save.
Okay. That is a con save of 18.
That passes. Okay, so that did nothing. That's fine. And I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action. And we're just gonna... Pasty boy.
Wait, Niketh, you have advantage on attacks against this if you were looking for sneak attack.
Oh, shit, I am.
Because of fairy fire.
I forgot about Fairy Fire. Yeah.
I'll let you loose your action whenever you want, but I'm gonna let Regan finish her turn.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm just gonna loose another poof, poof, poof of fire with advantage on all of those attacks.
So you're quickening?
Yeah, cooking spell.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna hit, not a nat 20.
Who are you hitting?
Friend.
All of them at friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely gonna hit, not a nat 20. Definitely gonna hit, not a nat 20. Alright, so all of those hit. Sadly, none of them were nat 20s, I was hoping. So that's... D6s, I do. Alright. That is a grand total of 2, 5, 10, 15, 19, and 20, 21 damage.
Shit. You just, like, loose all this fire at this ogre, and he just cries out in pain as he's getting scorched. He is now bloodied. Doug just, like, looks back in terror, and he just cries out, "Why you hurt, friend? Do you not believe in love?
Huh.
Do
Yeah.
you not believe in the power of Valentine's Day?"
I don't know who that is! And I throw my knife.
At who?
I'll throw it at friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it. So with advantage. Okay, that's a 22, but... Yes! Oh, elven accuracy comes in handy. I got a crit.
Yeah. Yeah!
That's 3 chances for a crit, and I got one. So how are we double all the dice?
Double all the damage.
Double all the damage. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's...
I want crits to feel awesome.
But not the modifier, right? Just
Yes, the modifier,
yes, the
everything.
modifier. All right, okay. 2, 6, 7, 11, 22 points of psychic damage.
How do you do this?
As Doug is watching his friend get burned, and he's doing his dramatics. The knife catches friend right in the forehead, and he just kind of like spins around and falls into Doug's arms, and then it like reaches up and strokes Doug's face before falling over dead.
All right.
I don't know how I feel about killing friend.
I don't know how I feel about it
He
either.
beat the shit out of me. I feel pretty good about it.
Nikath is a child.
He almost killed me and Joe.
Joe, it's your turn.
Lay of Hands counts as an action.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Correct.
How close is Doug to me?
10.
Do you have Sentinel Polearm Master?
Yes, I gave this giant polearm master and sentinel.
It's pretty good. Some would say.
It's mean. It's
Some
mean.
would say that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I will. Wait, how many bonus actions can you do in it? You can only do one. So you can't do like 2 bonus actions in place of an action.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's up to James, but not typically.
Not for this campaign.
Okay. In that case, as an action, I will do a lay of hands for 10 hit points on myself. And then, as a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on Doug.
Okay. Excellent. Losalif.
All right. I'm going to run up, put my hand on the back of Joe, say, Joe, don't twitch. And I cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
All right.
Joe?
Yeah?
You are healed for... Fuck. Oh, that's fine. You're healed for 14 hit points.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
24.
And then I run back.
All right. Doug is enraged, and he is going to attack both Nikath and Drakiel.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Take.
Hit me!
Nikath, that is a 14 to hit,
Woo! That's a miss, Captain.
and then that is a 19 to hit you, Drakiel.
You know what? No, it's not. Shield.
How close
I
is
just
Drakiel?
fire shield in front of me.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
Joe's got Interceptor.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he doesn't hit either of you.
Nice.
At this point, though, at the top of the round, you hear,
No. I knew it.
Dog! It me, Gog! Shit.
Fucking balls.
I brought you a present!
Fuck.
I'll wait out here.
Joe,
Good.
say something in your accent, in your fucking voice.
Hello, it's me, Doug. Go outside and wait. I have a surprise for you too.
Why you sound like Doug? He
I'm
says to you.
Doug. You're not Doug.
Make me a deception check with advantage.
With advantage or disadvantage?
With advantage.
Okay.
The actor feat. I've never seen it
22.
used.
22. God goes, okay. And Doug just goes, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Whose turn was it?
That was Doug's turn. It is now Nikath's turn.
Believe in death. All right, hit number 1. Okay, let's re-roll that one. All right, that's a 24 to hit. 3, 5, 10, 14 psychic damage on that one. And then I get a bonus action. I get a second throw, and I'm gonna try for that one too. Okay, reroll 7, and another 24 to hit.
Hits.
That one's nice. 8 points of damage on that one.
All right, yeah, you just like just at Doug, and you just kind of go right through him, and he like stumbles a little bit and then regains his footing. Drakiel.
All right. Doug! I'm preparing another spell. If you don't want to die here, and you don't want your lady friend to die as well, you'll stop stealing mead, and we all get to part ways here and now.
Make me an intimidation check.
Sure. Holy shit! That's a 19 plus 7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You just hear a very tense as he shits himself. And he just goes, he looks down at his friend and he starts crying. And he goes, "You ruined Valentine's Day. Go, take mead." And he just kind of lays down, picks up his friend in his arms, and starts crying.
All of our interactions seem to end this way.
We're out of initiative for now.
All right. Let's
Hang
go
on,
get
hang
some
on.
meat.
Can I, before we do this, can I, like... Is there potential of, like, me noticing that maybe I could revive a little bit of friend? Like, do a little cure wound on him?
No, that dude's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead?
Got him in the brain with my psychic.
Did you roll die for his saving throws?
I rolled 3 death saves, and he failed all of them.
Oh god.
You're shitting! That's rude. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I
That's
feel bad.
rude.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I burned his
Happy
brain.
Valentine's Day, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I guess, I'll just freaking druid morph into an animal here to carry 2 of the barrels.
Word.
Brad.
Probably that giant goat again. Yeah.
Alright.
You being
Yeah,
able
I'm a
to
giant-
turn into a pack animal is convenient.
I know, but it only works for an hour, so...
All right, time to go.
So you go back in and you pick up the 3 casks and put them on Losalif's back. What are you, Losalif?
I'm a giant goat.
You're a giant goat. You just tie him to Losalif's goat back. I need Losalif to make me a strength check.
Dope. Just straight strength, or...
Yes. Each of them weigh 200 pounds.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
That's fair. Well, that's also why I was like... That's why I said two cask, but I guess if I...
Oh, you got 2 casks?
Yeah, let's-
Still,
But
that's 400
my
pounds.
strength check is 17.
Can I
Alright.
carry? I guess I can carry the other one. I don't know
You
how
have-
strong.
You have disadvantage on everything, but you can carry them.
All right.
I do, or Losalif?
Losalif does.
I got all 3
On 2.
on 2. Okay.
Joe, what's your carrying capacity, Joe? Go to equipment.
What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier.
Or not the modifier, the number, the score.
20.
So you have a carrying capacity of approximately 400 pounds. I think is how that works.
I am currently carrying 204 pounds.
Click that number.
you-
It'll tell you
yeah.
how much you can carry.
Yeah.
If you're carrying 200, you click that number.
Hold on.
You hear behind you, "Dog, what happened to you?"
I'm fine.
No, she's entered and she's found Doug.
Oh shit.
And he just says, just go hide. They scary. I'm sorry that Valentine's Day bad. I tried to make good, but it bad. And I sorry.
After hearing this, I just lean over to Joe. Joe, just leave this one. We'll take 2 barrels and we'll leave this last one.
So it says you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity.
I can push, drag, or lift up to 600 pounds.
Yeah.
You can
So
My
he
carrying
should drag
capacity.
one. His speed would drop to 5 feet per round.
Nah, just leave one. Just leave one. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
let's
that
just
doesn't
leave
worth
one.
it. We'll just give him one.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the least we can do it. I guess we killed his friend. We could leave him one mead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, these were poly ogres. Don't you feel bad about your life?
No. Huh?
Right, as you try and exit the cave, you see this tall female Veerbeeg. Her misshapen face bearing what would be a too wide smile, but it's actually a frown right now. She looks down at her beloved, bloodied Doug. She has set down next to her a basket filled with bits of shiny metal. Niketh, this metal is oddly familiar to you as you look at this basket full of metal. And she kind of looks up at you, and she goes, "You! What did you do to Doug?" And he just kind of like cuddles up in her arms like this.
I just freeze.
I keep walking.
I tried to speak to her. Look, we tried to reason with Doug, okay? All he had to do was stop attacking good mead and stealing their mead. He said, "I'd rather not." "You've been attacking good mead?" He says, he's just like, "I just wanted mead for Valentine's Day. I thought it would make you love me more." And she goes, "Oh, Doug, I will always love you. There's no way I could love you more. But you must stop raiding good mead. No good." Was it really that simple? The whole time. We killed his friend.
Or I'm going to say, we should have just waited.
Ah, we did great.
Druba. And,
Yeah, that was pretty successful.
She kisses him on the head and looks up at you and goes, "You're not off the hook either. You fools." Oh, we're being hosted now.
Oh, what?
We're getting raided.
What's up?
As I'm doing this stupid voice.
Valentine's Day ruined. Keep going.
Valentine's Day ruined. Okay, so this poor Veerbeeg, with her boyfriend, slash husband, slash whatever the fuck this is, in her arms, just looks up at you and goes, "You're no good either. You break into home, attack, kill friend." That's the best thing to come into. Yes, it is. "You break into home, kill friend, And you just come for mead? You could have just asked!
Oh, we
You
did.
had to ruin Valentine's Day!
We left.
Leave!
We left Abe Bear.
Be gone!
Okay.
Hello!
Oh.
Hello, Tabletop Anthologies. Wow, hey everybody. Welcome to Icewind Dale, a Veerbeeg Valentine's Day. For you new viewers, the party has just... Why don't you guys explain what the fuck you just did?
Well, I didn't want to do it. Everyone else, somebody.
We tried to make good and make everything peaceful, but no. Doug didn't want that. He just wanted lovemaking with his wife.
We tried
And
to
the-
reason with him, all right? We came and we were like, hey, stop killing people and stealing good mead's mead. And he was like, no, I want to have mead so I can get drunk and have sex with my wife. And then he ran away because he was scared of me. And then his friend attacked a child. And we were like, no, we can't have that. So we murdered his friend.
Yeah, so they were asked to retrieve mead that had been stolen from the town of Goodmead. And they ruined a Valentine's Day of 2 Veerbeegs that were just stealing the mead so that they could have a nice beverage for their Valentine's Day.
Guess what? We got rid of their cock block, so there we go.
Well, yeah,
I
you
think
killed-
we still have the moral high ground.
I don't see why it matters.
I still think this was the wrong choice, but I'm a goat, so...
I'm a goat right now. Alright, so Gog just looks at you and just goes,
I'm gonna make my way out, and as I do so, I'm gonna try to sneak a little something out of that basket. Just like whoop. I couldn't hear that. Did you say make a sleight of hand check? I'm
yes,
assuming
sleight of
that's
hand
what you
check,
said.
please.
Okay, that's I'll use another psychic die. That's a 14.
Okay. Alright. You're really lucky. She's kind of just tending to poor Doug's wounds, and you reach into the basket and you pull out 4 chunks of this metal. And as you look at it, you recognize it as not of this world.
What are you?
That's all I'm gonna say with everybody present.
I tuck them away in my back. I don't say a word.
Alright, you have 4 pieces of metal.
I also
Metal,
leave.
dude.
Yeah, I follow suit.
Alright. So as you leave, you just hear wailing and crying coming from the cave as you exit. You feel great about yourselves. And
We gotta stop leaving caves like this, guys.
Hey, you know, talk shit.
you ruined a Yeti family. You ruined a Veerbeeg Valentine's Day. What next?
Hey,
At least we didn't cut some girl's face off.
That's another campaign. Yeah. So you guys head back into the woods carrying these casks of mead. What do you do?
Back to town.
Back to
back
town
to good mead.
at 2 a.m.
Let the
Yes.
goat lead.
It's late.
It's real late.
All right. Yeah. By the time you get back, it's like 2 a.m. ish. I mean, it's hard to tell time out here, but like it's really late. You're really tired and just really aching. You're noticing that all the lights in town are off, and all the doors in town are open.
Sweet. Honestly,
mean?
that's really shitty to say, but like at this point, after going through 3 towns that sacrifice human beings, this is great.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll take it. And they said we could go to the big beer hall, so
We're bringing cask of mead.
Let the parties begin.
All right.
Let's get some sleep.
So as you head to the mead hall, you just enter inside and you hear that buzzing of bees continue, and you can see a whole this entire side of the main floor just dedicated behind a curtain that's parted slightly. You can see a whole bunch of beehives, and that room is being kept kind of warm. There is a woman at the desk, and she kind of looks at you carrying in these casks of mead. This little halfling woman, and she just looks up at you and she just goes, "Oh, is that? Don't tell me. Is that ours?"
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
I don't know how you did it. Did you get it from whatever it was that was coming and stealing our meat and killing our town speaker?
Yes, Joe here took it from them, and he did it in quite a fabulous way, and he is here to run for your new mayor.
Oh, running for mayor?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I brought back your mead, and I'm here to lead your town to prosperity.
Oh, well, I have to say, this is much better than any of those other two doofuses have done for us recently. You've got my vote, I guarantee that. And she kind of takes the meat and just hacks it as hard as she can and kind of brings it behind the counter. She goes,
you're strong.
She's tall too. She pulled it off a giant goat.
She got a stepladder out and walked up the stepladder and got it off. Yeah. With her big beefy halfling arms. And she just kind of looks at you and goes, and they won't be coming back for any more of our mead, I suppose.
No, they will not. And if they do, I'll punch them in the face.
Give me a performance check. See how you're playing this up.
I cannot believe you got you pulled off using the actor feat.
18.
18. She's like, "Whoa! I hope you will. You all look tired. Would you like a room?"
Absolutely.
I'll give you the best one. It's right above the beehive room, so you'll be very nice and warm. We can't, it's kind of town policy right now to sacrifice our warmth to Ariel, but the bees didn't agree to that. So your room will be slightly heated against the elements. Right this way. And she leads you kind of upstairs, to the second floor, which has all of these, just empty tables, where you assume that mead drinking would be going on, that kind of looks over the first floor. And then you're led down a hall, as she takes out a set of keys and just unlocks a door and leads you into this very nice room. The buzzing's very loud, and you see that it's very well decked out. It's almost on par with the ones in Tourmaline. There's a shower, as well as a bath, as well as one big bed that you think could fit all of you, but only one bed.
You want to snuggle?
Well, I figured you'd want to stay together for warmth, but snuggling's kind of a pastime here nowadays. But I can't thank you enough, and like I said, Mr. Joseph Candle, was that it?
Oh, yes, you can call me Joe.
Joe Candle. That's kind of a ring to it.
Oh, come on, give her the full come on.
Oh, well, my full name is hold on. I wrote it down somewhere.
If you're gonna be in charge around here, you gotta let them know what's what.
My name is Joe Candle, warrior of Astadia, knight of the Crimson Flame, friend of Locklear, dowager of Justice, beheader of malnourished bears, crusher of Warren, cleaver of Cragcat, wrecker of homes, is it? That's it. Yeah, in wrecker of homes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. And friend of owl bears.
Oh yeah.
No, wait. Here we go. No, wrecker of homes, cleaver of fingers, friend of owl bears.
I want to practice that one a little bit more before you get up to giving speeches and all of that.
Yeah, I saw.
But have a wonderful evening, and stay warm as best you can.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Thank you very much, and you've always got a room here at the mead hall. And she closes the door behind you and leaves you to yourselves.
I break druidic form.
She just let a giant goat into a room.
Yes, she did. But I also didn't want to freak her. I also did not want to freak her out.
She assumed that we were all gonna cuddle with the giant goat. She just assumed.
Hey, that's a lot of fur, dude.
Yeah. Warm. Yeah. I'll go do my Batman routine.
I call Little Spoon.
Alright.
And probably also second watch. I'll take second watch, Niketh, if you need it.
I'll be in the middle.
Alright.
I'll just sleep on the edge.
Alright, you all take a long rest.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleep.
Your watches, however you take them, go very uneventfully. The night passes mostly wonderfully, except for you, Drakiel. You are plagued with horrible, horrible nightmares. And when you wake up, you do not get the benefits of a long rest.
Did I still get to attune to my new wand?
Did you attune to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can attune to it.
Alright.
Spend an hour swinging that thing around.
Yeah, just like, and I wake up, I'm just like,
Wait,
sitting on the edge of the bed. What?
did you drink any of the water?
Ah.
I do totally spend time attuning to that orb.
So you took the pearl?
Yeah.
All right, so you don't get a long rest either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But it is a pearl of power.
Hey. You did describe it as powerful.
It was a pearl that was powerful. It's a pearl of power.
That's so dumb.
I almost said that at the time, but I decided not to be metagamey about it.
Losalif, how do you feel?
I mean, I'm a little sleepy, but like,
Spent
would
all
you
night
say that I
waiting
like
this
at
way.
least got like the benefits of like a short rest with that?
Nope,
Fuck.
you
Alright.
got nothing.
Oh,
Shit.
that's
Joe.
not good.
Joe, how did you sleep?
Oh, I slept like a baby.
You,
Okay.
fuck you, Joe.
Good for you. Joe, would you mind checking us out and seeing what's up?
Yeah, let me feel your forehead.
Now, did they gain a level of exhaustion?
Nope.
Well, that's
Medicine check.
something.
All right, I will do a medicine check. Excellent. That is a 13.
13. There doesn't appear to be anything like physically wrong with them.
You seem to be okay for the most part. Do you have any bad dreams?
Nightmares.
What were your nightmares of?
White dragon, red dragons. That's bad dragons.
That's a bad dragon.
And waking up in the middle of the night to my girlfriend abandoning me.
Getting eaten by a white moose.
She looked at Ashes looked you in the eye and just said, "Drakiel, you're a dirty, stinky doo-doo head, and no one likes you." And you woke up in a cold sweat.
That's no good. Well, it seems okay. So, Drakiel had nightmares and couldn't sleep, and Losalif.
You
Did you
also
have
had
nightmares?
nightmares.
I did.
What were yours
I
of?
did. Mine was of a white moose, constantly eating me. Never truly dying, but there was always another bite to be taken.
Being eaten by a white moose.
Wow. Okay. So what's the common thread here?
Wait, you're telling me this isn't... That's not just all the time with you?
No.
No, generally it's pretty nice, actually.
Is that why you never sleep, Neekath?
Huh.
You just have nightmares no matter what?
Oh, no. I'm normal. Yeah.
Can I roll?
Regan?
I don't know. My camera's being real funky tonight.
There you go.
Can I do insight check on that Neekath
I don't think
statement
you,
there?
You definitely don't have to.
I was gonna say, I'm like, something tells me, that's a lie.
All right. So, what do you do?
Walk downstairs, get some breakfast.
You walk downstairs and it is packed. There are people all around just lining up to get bits of this mead. And then like some angry people in the back who are just realizing it's probably all gone already. Do all of you go downstairs?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
As soon as Joe rounds the corner, you see a whole bunch of them kind of break from the crowd of mead goers, and they all have like paper and pencils, and they go, Joe, Mr. Candle, and they're just all like trying to crowd around you, and they're asking you various questions. I said, are you doing it? Do you have anything to say about your opponents? Do you have anything to say about the endorsement you just got from Olivessa? Do you believe that that the rumors of Shandar being part of a criminal underground are at all true? Is it true that you are a cleaver of fingers? Tell us, how did you get our mead back? And just question after question after question.
Everyone, settle down. I'll answer all questions in due time. All I'd like to say now is that Goodmead is a town I love very much. The moment I stepped foot in Goodmead, it felt like home. And I will make this my home, and I will fight for it. Because I fight for those I'm closest to. And I am closest to those that are in my home. Like my brothers and sisters, and my uncles, and my mom, and my dad, and all of you people here at Goodmead. You are my brothers and sisters, and my mom, and my dad, and my uncles, and my aunts.
I tap Joe on the back. And cast guidance.
Okay,
I can see this.
Check from
I was to say I can see this coming.
This is your kickoff speech for your campaign.
We'll put an axe beak in every hovel.
How much is guidance?
Plus a D4.
Add a D4.
That's 16.
Ascending stone in every living room.
You rolled a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like you're having trouble with the like really nailing it, but you just have this natural aura of charisma that gets everybody to kind of nod their head and write things down. At this point, the door kind of opens, and you see these eight like really rough and tough looking guys just kind of just kick down the door, and they come in and they go, "We heard you got your mead back." The main one, this big stocky dwarf, says to everybody. Everyone kind of falls silent and looks at them as they all kind of just huddle off into corners. These eight tough-looking dudes, all of which have long swords on their hips, just kind of look around, and they come up to the barkeep and they flash their shoulder, showing a black snake tattoo on their arm. And they just kind of huddle behind the bar and just immediately start putting money down on the counter in front of them. Just sacks of gold.
Alright.
Sorry. I don't think Nerth would be very happy with that.
I mean, they're paying for it, right?
I don't think Nerth Maxildinar would very much appreciate such a show.
And what do you know about Nerth? He says, kind of getting real close in your face as some of the minions are kind of like just picking up the gold and like just throwing them into bags.
I mean,
Close the door.
As you go to close the door gets kicked open again, and you see, and like, make me a dex save, please.
Sure. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know what my dex is. I'm fine. That's like 17.
17? Yeah, you're fine. You just barely like out of the way as the door gets kicked open again. And that stocky red dwarf from the posters kind of wanders in, bearing a big old log on his shoulder. And he just comes in and he goes, "Oh, this is a mighty fine conundrum we got here. You guys holding up my town?"
I want someone to make an insight check on this entire situation right now.
What? Yeah, what's happening? Though, honestly, like, if we could have found,
Make
like,
performance check, James.
like, the least interesting thing to Niketh, it would be local politics. So, I feel like I'm just, like eating some oatmeal in the corner, like...
I can make an insight check.
All right.
I have advantage.
All right. Why do you have advantage?
Why do I have advantage?
Yeah.
I don't know. It says insight +2. It's a little colored in dot on it.
Oh, you're
That's
trained.
not advantage.
Yeah.
That's just proficiency.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Proficiency, not advantage.
All right, make an insight check on the situation.
Well,
See if it's a
not great.
performance.
It's a
Okay.
12.
12. These guys are really scary, and this guy with a log looks even scarier. And he comes and he takes the log off his shoulder and he points it at him and he says, "I don't care what you're doing here. I want you out of my town." And the Zentarum guys just all kind of like look at each other a little scared.
I want to do something.
What do you do?
I want to use shape water and take some water or mead from the mugs nearest me and splash it on the snake tattoos. Something tells me they're fake.
Mm-hmm.
Snake tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You do this.
Do they run?
They do not.
They don't run.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But one of these halflings in Tarim looks up to the dwarf and he goes, "That's, you know who that is? That's Shandar Froth.
Yeah.
We don't
it
want
looks
anything to
like-
do with him. Let's
it
get
looks
out
like-
of here, boss!" And he just drops the sack and he jumps out a window. And the rest of them all start just kind of piling out, just running out of the entire room. And Shandar's just going, "You better run!" Pointing his log at all of them. He goes, "That's right, not in my town." And everyone in their corners just slowly starts.
No, now Losalif is very skeptical. Can I roll an insight? Because now I feel like this is very, very
Yeah, sure.
suspicious. I was holding off because I didn't believe in it, but that's a 22.
Yeah. Did you know the episode of Avatar: The Ember Island Players?
Yeah.
It's that. It's like that level of camp, and it's
Good.
just to you. It's just so obviously like fake and set up.
Good. Good.
But the rest of the town seems to buy it. And Shandar's just kind of like, "It's all right. I got this." And he walks up to you. He walks up to you, Joe, and he says, "I heard that you are taking over Olivessa's place in the race."
Well, you heard right, mister. I am your opponent now.
he switches the log to his left hand and extends a hand.
I take his hand.
Shandar Froth. It's nice to meet you. May
Joe
the best man win.
No, okay, thank you. Okay, yes. Of course.
And he takes the log, switches it back to his right hand, and just kind of... And people come up to him, and that entire crowd that came in to ask you questions is falling into... How did you chase out those Zentarum? Why do you think they're so scared of you? Why do you think that? Do you think you can protect us from things like the giants that were taking our mead better than Joe Candle can? What is your opinion on Joe Candle? And they just follow him out of the building.
Well,
I wonder if those giants were paid to take the mead.
You know,
that
I'm not
seems a
going to
bit
lie. I think that's pretty on point. If he always came around to steal it right when it's made. Then again, we only found 3 casks.
I don't know, that doesn't sound like the Zentarim. Because if the Zentarim are going to profit off of this, unless they were trying to use the giants to get this guy elected. And then...
Right, exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get this guy elected. But, I mean, we also have an in with them. So,
do.
I mean, if I'm running, we could probably convince them to be like, hey, Joe Candle's a better fit for this role. Let's back him instead of this, whatever this guy's name. Shander? What's his...
Shandar.
Shandar. I know, Nikath, you're bored, all right?
Don't worry, Nikath, this is local politics, which means part of those politics is your assassin work.
You might have to kill somebody.
Huh? Alright.
Who knows?
I mean...
Little boy that he gets to... Okay. Well, I don't care if you win or lose, Joe. I just would prefer that guy who was clearly staging whatever the hell that was, not get elected.
All right, so we're all in agreement. You are my running team. You're my campaign.
What a terrible arc.
This is what everybody wanted. This
See?
is what everyone came here for.
That's what I'm saying.
And we've already lost 10 of the viewers that showed up in that raid. No, but seriously, thank you guys for showing in, and thank you for your compliment. Yeah, I don't know if that's to preacher or I preacher, but thank you.
Like I preacher.
I'm gonna call you I preacher. Anyway, thank you. Anyway, so what do you guys do? The meat hall's kind of cleared out. Everybody kind of followed Shandar out of the building. There's a couple of people just drinking their mead. You see that lady just kind of taking all the gold and putting it back behind the register.
Don't we have like a murder to solve?
I mean, we did accomplish our thing here. So
Here's
we
the
can
thing.
either
So
help
when is the local... Joe, do you know when the local election is?
I have no clue. I was just thrown into this shit.
Great, yeah. Well, I mean, the idea here is the caravan is down in Dugan's Hole, am I right?
Yeah.
Was.
Is. Still is.
For a couple more days.
For a couple more days, which means they have to come up to us.
Oh.
And if I'm speaker, I have probably special privileges. I have to speak with the caravans, and
You have to set up the deals, the right of trade.
Oh my god, that sounds so fun.
I give poor Nikath an inspiration.
I
Yeah.
already had one, it's okay.
I'm gonna pull out like a piece of paper and just start sketching Joe's orc face. And like trying to make a vote for me poster, but it's gonna look a little bit more like a help wanted poster.
I look over at it and I like, oh Drakiel. I tap him on the shoulder. I trap him on the shoulder and I cast guidance.
Yeah. Make me a. This is gonna be weird. Make me a charisma sleight of hand check.
Oh.
So you want
okay.
to add my sleight of hand to my charisma?
Add your charisma. Do you have proficiency in sleight of hand?
No.
Then just add. It's just your charisma modifier.
All right. So no sleight of hand.
No, just your charisma modifier.
Oh, that's actually a 20.
Took a 20. Yeah, you've never really drawn before, but you've sketched a little in your time, mostly of ashes. And
Yeah.
so, like, he takes on some serpentine features as you draw.
Yeah, you end up with a few scales here and there. I'm like,
The
oh
scales
shit, I
are
have
in
to
there,
erase.
but the erasing makes it look really elegant. And it's this really elegant, like
Shaded masterpiece.
like one of these,
I
with his
really
great
like this.
with his great axe across his back. His dreads flowing in the wind.
I really like this interpretation of me, Drakiel.
Oh, you
Looks a
do?
little different, but I think it captures my essence.
Good, I'm glad. I kind of messed up here and here. Then he licks his thumb and kind of just smudges a little like the other part.
The woman behind the desk kind of says, "Well, you don't know when the election is. The election's tomorrow.
Oh.
Seems like you got a lot of campaigning to do since you just joined the race.
Well, it looks
But
like
Not nearly
after
as
that-
much.
But after that, Shandar, it's going to be really, really tough. The
Not
town really
even-
likes dramatic displays of heroism. And
Not-
while your display of heroism was nice, no one saw it. They just know it happened.
okay. So
You guys do know that what just happened was fake, right?
I don't know why Shandar would do that. I don't know how he'd get the Zentarim to team up with him like that.
Yeah, wonder how he did that.
Well.
all right. So all we have to do is put on a big display of heroism right in the middle of town, and boom, bada bing, bada boom. There I am.
What if we confronted Shandar with proof? What if we found proof that he was Now I'm getting involved. What if we found proof that he was collaborating with the Zentarim?
Now, how would we find proof, though?
Tattoos or flying snakes is a good sign.
Yeah.
That are a good
Or
sign.
we could like break into his house and look through his stuff. Or like I could. I mean, I don't know if you all could, but I could.
I'm not very sneaky, but you are, Niket. So I could entrust you with that task. Do we know where he lives? Can I ask the lady?
Yes, Shandar lives in a town right next to a little townhouse right next to the mead hall.
Convenient.
Oh, excellent.
Literally next door.
Oh,
Wow,
very
that
convenient.
couldn't have any better.
All right, thank you very much.
That's like Niketh. That's like roof access.
That's like roof access. Alright, maybe this subplot isn't so bad.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
All right, so, Niket, your job is to pull off a heist.
It's a one-man job. You get in, get out, find what you can.
Hell yeah! I'll make a can you guys be ready to like make a diversion outside just in case I need a distraction?
Oh yes, totally.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it because as soon as you step outside, you notice that there's a huge crowd just right outside his door, and he appears to be literally standing on a soapbox, giving speeches. I'm not gonna go into it, but he just elucidates about the glorious history of good mead and how we're more than just our good mead, and we can become great mead if we really want to.
I'm sorry.
and-
Can I?
Make
Can
good
I-
mead great again.
Make
Can
good
I-
mead great again.
Oh man, this might be really bad.
What about?
No, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm so annoyed at this man. I'm gonna like stealthily like in my cloak here with my hands. Create bonfire.
Whoa.
With the
Stealthily.
soapbox.
What? That's a straight up attack. You're gonna
Yeah,
burn this man.
The DM is asking, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
No, I just imagine it. You're right. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there-
For those of you lurking in chat, I've killed Calvin 4 times in the past 2 months, in various games, for reasons like this.
And it's all been accidental.
Sometimes. I don't
Only,
think the
like,
dragon was
what?
really
A whole
Raina's
A
fault.
whole one
No,
of
that was
them.
my fault.
A whole one of them was my fault. I feel.
All one of
A whole one. Is there another soapbox just hanging out somewhere here and here? Maybe an egg crate?
Yeah, there's like a pile of them built like next to his house.
Yeah,
You feel like they're specifically for this purpose.
Oh, I go grab one.
Yeah.
I
Joe,
grab one with mage hand and pull it over.
You go give a speech, and then I'll sneak in around the back while you've got them distracted.
That's excellent. I'll sing.
I pull out a soapbox and just you do you
no.
boo.
I stand on the soapbox and I
What do
clear
you
my
do?
throat.
Heed not the rebels.
Everyone,
Give me a
listen
second.
to me.
Oh, is he gonna do a debate? Are they gonna do a debate? Is this gonna be a debate? The town speaker debate? And everyone like freaks out and starts panicking.
I cast prestidigitation behind Joe and makes like little sparks.
I cast guidance on Joe.
And I start making my way downtown. Around
Okay,
the...
make
What are we doing with the game now?
make me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. I'm also gonna Psychic Whispers Losalif and Drakiel again. That's gonna last 5 hours. And then Stealth with advantage. That's a 25.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking up mayoral debate questions. Give me a moment.
I'm also making Joe smell like warm, fresh cookies.
Don't cry for
So
me.
he gives a bit more of a warm feeling to the crowd.
All right, and so Shandar's just kind of like, oh, please, I don't think that our newest member of our community really wants to have a debate.
Well, I have lots of things to say.
And everyone like freaks out. No one notices you. No one notices you, Kneecap, as you climb the building.
Not even your own teammates.
The reporters all kind of line up, and one of them says, excuse me, Mr. Candle, do you have a solution to the Frost Maiden issue?
The Frost Maiden issue. Well, it seems like the Frost Maiden has been a burden to many of our people in this town and many towns over. But I feel as if I have a personal connection to the Frost Maiden. Maybe in some other life we were friends. Maybe we were lovers. I don't know. Who knows? All I'm saying is that
Provocative. I like it. Nice.
All I
maybe,
say.
just maybe, I can reach the icy cold heart of the Frost Maiden and arrange some new stuff for us. How's about that, huh? What is Shandar gonna do for you?
And Shandar, what is your response? Shandar says, he goes, well, I think that all of us here can agree that the Frost Maiden is just a liberal hoax. It is not real. As long as we keep our doors open,
While
and we let
I'm
in the
just
cold,
casting prestidigitation
then the
underneath
cold
my
won't
hands
bother us.
and causing like a bird in the crowd just continue to caw every time he tries to speak.
Okay. Make a performance check. And then he's gonna make his with disadvantage.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God he did.
Performance.
Not you, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, me a performance check?
With guidance.
That is with guidance. That is a 19.
Okay. All right. Yeah, people seem to like really just like murmur and are still paying attention to you as he tries to elucidate and can't. He throws a couple personal attacks in there, insinuating that you're perpetuating this liberal hoax of the Frost Maiden. Then Niketh, what are you doing?
I wanna. So I'm on top of the building right now.
Yeah.
Is there a chimney? Is there a way into the building?
There is a smoking chimney.
Smoking though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You got this.
Yeah, whatever. What's the worst that could happen?
YOLO! He just dives in.
I'll jump on down as quietly as I can.
As you jump down, make me a dex save, since you're kind of like sliding down the chimney.
Dex save, huh? All right.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay. So you don't take any fall damage,
Okay.
but you do take 10 points of fire damage as you land in a
Ow.
blazing fire.
Ouch! Ouch! Ow!
In the fire, there appear to be like pieces of paper as well, just kind of like burning.
Oh! Snatch that!
All right. Okay.
Get it out.
You do.
I jump out of the. I get out of the fire, and then try to get as many pieces as I can.
You do, and you grab all of them, and as you look at them, it's hard to read most of it, but the biggest bit that hasn't burned yet, just says, "Yours truly, N."
N?
N.
Is there any seal or symbol anywhere?
Give me an investigation check
Okay.
as you look at the paper.
Not great at that. It's a 17 though.
You see what looks to be the end of a flying snake symbol.
Woo! Alrighty, we've got it. And I go up to the front door and I just kick it open.
Oh no.
God damn it.
DM asking, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
The door gets kicked open, kind of hitting Shandar on the back of the head as he falls face first into the crowd, who catch him and prop him back up.
Hey,
Then turns
Shandar!
around and goes, "What in tarnation?"
Hey Shandar, what do you got to say about this letter from the leader of the Zentarum that was just burning in your fireplace?
I've never seen that letter before in my life.
That's weird because it was just in your fireplace. So like,
And he like reaches and grabs it from you.
no, I'm not gonna let him take it. Hell no.
Okay. How do you have supposed proof that this is from the Zentarum?
It's right. There's a snake, and there's the symbol of the Zentarum is right there, and then it's signed N, and the for
To
Nair.
me, that looks like a dragon. And the N is for Nancy, my aunt. And my aunt likes dragons.
Say
Uh-huh.
that does not...
Why were you
I was-
burning
Bishop,
your
I want
aunt's
this
letter?
young boy arrested. He has invaded my property, and this is the kind of riffraff that my opponent likes to bring into our town.
Oh, I don't know him. I just want to know about you.
No.
Also,
Make
I would like
make
to...
me a persuasion check with disadvantage, Niketh.
All right.
You get to say something after this roll.
I rolled
that's
a
it.
3 and a 2.
What are you doing, Drakiel?
I'm speaking like as soon as he says that it looks like a dragon tail. I'm like, I am sorry, as someone who's seen a lot about dragons, I'd like to say that this woman, I point to Losalif, and your opponent has actually seen a real life dragon as it killed one of our teammates at one point. There was nothing we could do, but that is not a dragon tail. That is a snake tail.
Make me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
The militia just starts going for Niketh, but then as you start speaking, they listen to you for a moment.
23.
23. They look at you and they go, I think it's fair if we let this debate finalize things.
Okay.
Juicy.
Yes, Mr. Candle, what is your opinion on the Zentarin?
The Zentarin, they are a group of people with some shady business. Yes, we all know that. That is correct. All right? But I personally know Nerth, the leader of the Zentarin, and I've personally worked with him.
That's maybe not okay.
Now, here's where I'm going with this. I have a connection with him, and I don't need to lie to you about my connection with him. Now, Shandar, on the other hand,
Cams when you
is keeping his connection secret and using them to deceive you. I, Joe Candle, am against that. I never deceive people. I'm a man of my word, and I am.
My opponent has just admitted in front of all of you today to being a pawn of the Zentarin. We cannot have that kind of element in our fair city.
Again.
My campaign, my entire message is the platform of law and order. We cannot have these ruffians running around town, little boys breaking into our houses.
I'm already gone.
He turns around and you're just disappeared.
The bird is still cawing every time he tries to say something, just so you know.
Okay, you need to make a sleight of hand now. Because people are actually paying attention to you.
Why are they paying attention to me?
Subtle spell.
Oh, honestly, yeah, I have subtle spell. Subtle spell.
Alright, the bird keeps going. Make me a performance check with disadvantage, Myles, because you just admitted to being in bed with a crime lord. Oh no. Oh no.
Is he not making it with disadvantage?
He made it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still an oh no.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no. I watched that pop up.
Ew.
Okay.
It was a 6.
He rolled a 15. And he's definitely got the crowd on his side now. They're kind of murmuring and looking at you just kind of with fear. And then another, just some rando just from the audience goes, "You're in the pocket with the Zentarin. We don't want you anywhere around here. Hail Shandar! Hail victory!"
Nazi bullshit.
Yeah, wow. Fuck.
Yeah, let's never come back to good mead. My ass is on fire? I just wanted to have a good time.
My brittle grandmother.
How about this?
Way more.
I can keep you safe from the Zentarin. Because we saved another town. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going with this. Look, I'm on the spot now, all right? You put me in this race. What, today? Today? I was told I was going to run for speaker, and you're expecting me to have all these speeches ready for you. And all the look, all I can say is that I, Joe Kendall, am an honest man and will always tell you the truth, whereas Shandar over here is has lied to you and is lying to you at this moment about his connections with the Zentarin. I'm out in the open here. I'm not an evil man. I brought you back your mead. What is Zentarin? What has Shandar done for you?
He got rid of the Zentarum today.
No,
That was-
again.
That was all a ploy. That was all fake news.
Drakiel, no.
Excuse me, I thought this was a debate between us. Can we please have these rowdy elements removed immediately?
Oh, so you don't want the crowd in here saying anything? So you're not for the people?
Just up on your soapbox, you just look at that, you're like, Make me a performance check, Drakiel.
Oh, great. Whoop-de freaking do, that's a 17.
Alright. The reporters all kind of turn around and they look at you and they go, and who are you?
I'm his friend. I'm taking on your accent. I'm his friend.
And what are what's your name?
Drakiel Shiraki.
And everyone just keeps talking. Another soapbox gets pulled up. What do you have to say about the Frost Maiden?
What don't I have to say about the Frost Maiden? Do we want the session here before I go into a long debate?
Yeah, we're gonna have a debate session next time.
Oh, I hate
we're
this.
ending the
This is
session
like
here.
the worst part of D&D for me.
You decided to speak in a debate, and they like you.
Great.
It's now a three-way race between two members of the party, and the only person who actually lives in this town and plans on staying.
Great. I'm glad.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm so glad.
I am so sorry, Kneecaps. I am so sorry, Losalif, as you just watched this happen.
Oh, no.
You know what Losalif does? Losalif steps
You
into
burned
the...
down his house first. Thank you,
Losalif
Tiffany
steps-
Druid. We love you.
Losalif steps into the mead hall, gets the last mug of mead, walks out of the city, and goes and just starts trying to find components for spells out in the woods, and is like, they fucked up. I can't do this.
So, Will, I need you here to help me run the stream, but Calvin, you don't have to show up for the first hour.
No, I'll
of
be
next
here. Don't get me
session.
wrong. Just my character won't say shit.
Okay,
That's fair.
I'll try and keep it fun and short.
No, honestly, take as
I need
long
to
as you
prepare-
need. I will be
prepare
here.
some real debate questions for next time.
Oh, wow.
Drakiel's not a talker. This is gonna go bad.
Oh, wow.
God.
I love it.
This has gotten out of hand, folks.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Thanks
man.
for joining us on Clickety Clacky Roll to Attackity. A huge thank you to who was it that rated us? Let's see.
Tabletop Anthologies.
Tabletop
Oh, yeah,
Anthologies.
Tabletop
Anyone
Anthologies.
anyone lurking who's not already in that community, go follow them. I know I'm going to follow them. Thank you for the is that 5 followers that we got from all that?
Mhm.
Wonderful. Thank you. We will be back next Saturday.
And if we can't run the stream, we're gonna be playing Among Us.
Or something else, or anything else. Excellent. Have a good night, everyone.
Alright.
Night.
Good night.
We were glad to have you here. Aye, aye, preacher. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night.